need to talk for your welcome.
So, people with names. Okay, so we are up to session 47. Actually, I didn't remember that properly. Yeah, I did. Okay. And it's one of those days.
Hey.
Well, hey, at least Cyberpunk's finally out after all those years.
Right.
So they didn't have like 5. Pretty sure
Who's right?
at least 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
Too
paid
much
yesterday.
sleep position. You need to be awake for this jazz weeks.
What's up?
Is she looking in the camera now? Ish.
Someone.
Ish,
Is she
yes.
facing the camera? Ish.
Aaron is
Where is
like,
she? Like the.
Right next to the wall.
Yeah, you know what?
Hidden by the air purifier behind it.
Is it April Fool?
Yeah, over there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one.
So background.
Yeah,
That's better. Otherwise, you can't see the horns. Yes.
Too white.
Okay, so.
What? I just have a
am I looking
slightly
at the camera?
growing dragon collection. Wait a minute.
Slightly?
Alright,
Do I look at like the other 50 dragons in the room?
No, white
White
dragon.
dragons.
Calcrix collection. This is the Calcrix.
We should right up there.
Sorry, what's this?
There's more up there.
Is it? Really? Where? Oh, is that me? Is that me up there?
Could be.
Can I have that one?
It's an adult version of you.
Oh, I want to see me as an adult.
Oops, I've done it now.
That's today's session. We now figured out how big characters will become, and
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, alright. This is I like this.
thanks guys for tuning out for the session.
And it was a cover sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next one. Bye.
Bye. That's weeks.
So that's Calcrix's introduction.
So I'm Calcrix, White Dragon. We
I
ain't for
sure
coffee
you're
though.
a
We're in the waffle.
you're a white dragon.
I am. Yes, I'm.
Are you sure though?
Yes, I'm definitely a white dragon.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait,
Do you need another figure to
What's
split
good for
your
your
white
life?
dragon?
Are you suggesting I could have another figure to just,
Probably.
you know, run? Well, in that case, yes.
I'll figure some out.
Alright, does that mean we're moving on to
Yes, sir. Now
Sugar?
now we move on to Josh.
The oh my goodness, what is that blinding light over there? Hello, I am Chagall.
In a place that doesn't mind colors.
I know! For once, I can be happy. Maybe today you might be actually going of happiness, not get me the hell out of here, I'm depressed as all hell.
And everyone can kill you, sort of thing.
So we've got...
Well, if you ask him to, I'm sure I'll let up. So, next is
I did one gold per try.
Hello, I am Sol. I have my father skull and my mother arrow. Who...
Your mother arrow or your mother's arrow?
No, mother arrow. She's
So mother is the arrow?
yeah.
Yep. Mother is arrow, father skull.
Skull, yep.
No wonder you can't
Hi,
play
Arrow,
a
skull.
cleric or a ranger.
I know, well, I actually can't listen too,
So she's more necromancer than the other two now.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a little bit worried about you. I just let you go on regular.
Oh, she's gonna start raising
What
her own
about
family.
them? What about Stefan?
Stefan was a lost cause long ago.
Don't do that, mate.
Well,
Genders, races.
technically he wrote it on himself.
He
Except
did.
for the last one.
A couple of the last ones. But the beginning he wrote it himself.
A long
time
time
to know.
tonight. You've always welcomed it, no matter who threw there. You've always said, "Come at me, bro."
No, Stefan's left every session.
Yeah, I'm the failed ranger slash cleric slash wizard slash necromancer slash yes, like confused. No, I don't believe that.
And you asked me.
And Axby, who likes to murder people.
What are you talking about?
Not murder.
No, no murder.
In his eyes, food. Other people.
I'm surprised this thing isn't evil yet.
He seems to be following his natural instincts and
Technically, that's what they're built to do. So.
Yeah, on animals, not people.
They don't know the difference.
No.
And its master taught it to ambush better. When asked what she would like to teach it, she wanted to teach it how to be more effective in combat. So it's now extremely effective in combat.
Oh, it's fine. Occasionally.
And then Stefan tries to teach it to write. So now it's
How many
practicing the
runes does it know?
None yet, but it's still trying.
One day he's going to get a rune right when we least expect it.
Yeah, we're all gonna explode and die.
When
Next
we
time.
do a home room suddenly appear and activate, and I'm like, ah.
No, but he's chirping my frequency for it to activate it.
Around
That's
there.
the what I told him so far, just home rooms.
Well, look this way, when he starts using magic, you're still in trouble.
Yeah,
I'm a
he
manager, but there you go.
might be managing to do the magic missile even though he's trying to draw the home rune.
No, he's just gonna steal your wand and start running around with it.
Or he
He's
writes
gonna-
down, I
Yeah.
can explosive rune system.
You know you're getting your ideas.
Oh, I know. This could be part of the one shot one day.
You could swallow it, and then the next thing you know, every time he hiccups, a magic missile.
Great.
Every time he sits down.
Poops magic missiles.
Oh, change.
It's like riding sunshines and rainbows. Magic missiles.
Oh no, he can off another one.
We're all
Yeah,
taking it.
sits down, Saban's suddenly a dwarf again, and he actually stands up and trips over her, and then suddenly he's no.
No, it's not that. Thankfully, it's not that way.
It's not that kind of one.
No,
Thank goodness.
Is that kind of magic?
no.
I
That
think we can organize something.
requires some kind of race-changing god form.
So you wonder where she's changing the
So just be careful because last time Calcrix prayed to her god gave her what she asked for, and if she asks for your wand to become a wand of race and gender changing, it gives actually.
That's just gonna go down so.
Just gonna point out after enough changes, Aaron Drake will eventually play his god to smite all your asses. She's like, I'm done with this shit.
Wait,
But
who-
you
who's
do
the one
know
again?
that if Ariana Scott does do it, it'll make you change with another character.
Yes.
So instead of you just changing, you would make them change into what you were.
Yeah.
So you
yes.
swap everything. So suddenly you look like them and they look like you.
That'd be weird too.
And then if you tell them to smite everybody else, you might get smoked by accident.
That's fine.
Been there, done that. Got the
T-shirts?
yeah, got the t-shirt.
Coffee mug?
Written off songs about it.
Alright. We're at
Okay.
an inn.
You're at an inn in Daraka.
Yes. We're at a
This
silver
beautiful, glorious princess over here.
Sure,
No,
we'll go with
not
that.
you. Not you.
I've forgotten why we're here.
Why is anyone here?
What is life?
We're researching something, right?
Okay, so you wake up in the morning after a good night's rest in a soft, clean bed.
Yay!
First soft, clean bed you've had since your uncle's death. You did have soft beds in other places, but they weren't.
Calcrix is curled up underneath covers with a tail over her nose. Not waking up, sleeping in.
And you hear that grinding sound of a coffee being made while you're trying to sleep in.
Calcrix's eyes pop wide open. And she goes to find Critter Waffle.
It's okay, he's in the room off to the side just making sure he puts it just far enough that you have to get out of bed to get it.
Yeah. I look at Critter Waffle and ask for a cookie.
He pulls out cookie and gives you a cookie as well.
I give him a hug and then I eat my cookie and drink my coffee.
And then he crawls into your bed, which is
What?
nice and warm.
That's fine. He's made the coffee. That's his job done. What's up, Darian? Yeah?
Josh
Do you want a cookie?
Josh is here and I'm awake.
People are talking without me.
I have my newspaper, I have my pipe cleaner. Is his pipe cleaner around still? Yep.
Be somewhere on the floor.
I made it extra strong now. It's like 4 pipe cleaners tied down so that it stands up to the exuberant whacking through a newspaper.
Very exuberant.
Alright, I wander downstairs to see where the other people's are. And
Okay, when you wander downstairs, you can see
is Joseph there?
Joseph's there.
Okay, Joseph's is Troldaran, isn't he?
He's currently having a big breakfast.
I asked him if he likes coffee.
He's never tried.
Well, he likes to try some coffee.
Sure, he's happy to try coffee. What's it taste like?
It's hard to describe, but I'll have my coffee and I'll make the coffee. I go upstairs, pick up Grindle Waffle by the collar, and pick up Grindle Waffle's coffee satchel and walk him downstairs.
You saw it the entire way.
And then poke him until he wakes up.
So is this how you make coffee? You poke a gnome?
No, the Grindle Waffle is a brewmaster. Grindle Waffle's one of the best coffee brewers there is.
So coffee's a potion.
You can think of it as a type of potion. It's made out of natural materials, so it's like coffee. Does Grindle
So
Waffle make a coffee?
He yawns and wakes up, but I just fell asleep.
I'm like, you can speak for the rest of the day. If you could please just make a really nice coffee for this nice person.
Okay, one nice coffee coming up.
Thank you.
What city are we in?
You're in the city of Hard Lane. I shall get the map up and
Because that's like the river pool.
that is the northern city of Dark.
Does Joseph like coffee?
He finds it a bit better for him.
I ask whether he likes some chocolate added to it.
He says, chocolate? Sure.
I add some chocolate to it. Is that better?
Yes, that does taste better.
Okay. Alright. I ask him about Troldaran history.
Give me a moment, just trying to get stuff.
Take your time. 'Cause he's a Troldaran descendant, isn't he? Yes, he is.
Here's the map.
He prefers that mold, but I don't know what the outlaw. I'm guessing for some reason or another it's easier for him to drink from, maybe he's a vandal. But at least he's drinking. The problem is that also goes to the toilet. Maggie tells us about infinite problem. I've been to the toilet. I've successfully gone to the toilet.
Please clean my liver.
Please clean my litter right now.
Not me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Mostly at 4 o'clock in the morning, though, it's received by a grunt and a spray of water bottle.
did M show you the dancing dog that I had to deal with
Oh, don't.
on Wednesday when I picked up him to do some shopping?
Aww.
So look at the cute little the taily wags. Look at the small little taily wags. I'm gonna walk up to the door and walk up the tail. Yeah. Not even full tail wags, just like half taily wags.
Still cute. Set of the ears and everything. Alright, are you caught up?
Sort of, just had to get all the things in the position, and
Okay.
I realised I had the microphone for the room pointing away from everyone.
Oh, okay, alright.
So that's okay, I'm sure it got everything. It gets everything anyway. Just
So-
we got more air conditioning.
Do we need to repeat anything? Or?
Should be okay.
Alright.
If anyone's listening at home, well, they'll catch up.
We're in a hotel. I've just given Joseph the Troldaran a coffee, and Brenda Waffle's gone back up to bed.
Okay, so you want to
Is it
spell it?
G-L?
It's CORUGLAIN.
Yep.
It just mixes upper and lowercase letters in the
Yeah,
font.
that's why I was confused, because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a GL, but it's in lowercase.
Yep.
Someone decided they wanted to mix it up.
And that was the 1980s font.
It hurts.
It does. It hurts my eyes too, which is why
I'm an editor.
It hurts, yeah.
Yeah.
I've redone a few of them.
It's quite painful. Alright, so I asked Joseph if he knows anything about Troldaran history.
He says, "Yeah, I know all about history here."
Has he ever heard of any tales to do with gem seeds?
Yeah, there's always, beware the woman who offers you seeds for goods, because seeds just never work out, and about how if you throw these magic seeds in the ground, they'll grow up and you can reach a castle in the sky.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Is that the only tale about gem seeds, or?
Well, there are others, he says.
Well, I was just curious because I don't know anything about Troldaran history and gems and magic in general, and there's a big. I explained there's a big thing between the political stuff that's happening in Blantyre, and I don't know
Well, there's Troldarans up
about
there.
their culture, and I wanted to learn more about it.
Well, they're all about bitey things.
What do you mean bitey things?
Well, they like vampires and werewolves, things that go
They
bite,
like
bite,
them?
bite, bite, bite. Well, they don't really like them. They seem to have them,
Oh, okay.
and then they worship them.
Were they always around in Troldaran history?
I don't know all of Troldaran history. I just
No,
know
no,
what I've been
but
told. As far as
what-
I've been told, they've always been there.
Been around. Okay. Is there any other tidbits of history that he wants to part with?
Let's see. And he starts going into merchandising,
Okay, alright.
because merchandising is good.
Okay, alright. I asked some questions in relation to merchandising my B-side tapes of CDs or whatever.
Is it the best thing about
Of-
merchandising is being the only person
sofas.
with something everyone else wants.
Yeah.
But the moment other people start making it, you've lost most of your income.
Yeah, I
But being
agree.
the sole supplier of it really helps.
I asked him if he's ever heard of Sofa.
Yeah, he's heard of nice, comfortable seats.
No, the singer.
There's a singer that's a
The
comfortable seat.
elf singer.
Is she comfortable to sit on? Is that why she's called Sofa?
No, she. That's just her name.
Why would she name herself after something you sit on?
She didn't get named that. Her parents named her that.
Her parents named her that. Her parents mustn't have liked her very much. Must have thought she was furniture.
Apparently she was abandoned, but she's a very good singer now.
So she's abandoned and her parents still named her, and she kept the name her parents gave her after she was abandoned.
Well,
We're also getting on that
technically, are we forgetting the letter? Because I thought you settled on being called Sofa.
The actual spelling is SHOFA.
So it's Shofa?
Shofar.
Yeah.
You can pronounce it sofa, but it's spelled shofar.
Okay, I explain this.
Oh, so that makes a little more sense. So is it short for something?
I'm not sure. When she comes down, perhaps she can answer the question.
Yeah, show fucking Dumbledore.
What? What did I do?
No.
Calgrix doesn't know what she did.
Chauffeur's obviously come down from the thing. Oh,
But Chauffeur's swearing at her.
so did that come out in bleeps or did that come out in something else? Give me a D20 roll.
Oh, D20 bleep. Okay.
D20 bleep. Did that come out as Guns N' Roses or beep 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 beep?
I don't know
Was that figs and jams or?
Depends on who's listening, I think.
Well, I'm 6.
Yes, well.
I'm not used to being sworn at.
I wasn't swearing at you, it was swearing
You
in
sounded pretty angry.
the, swearing in the conversation.
It wasn't swearing at you, but swearing to you.
What is that? That's a 7.
Chauffeur's angry this morning.
And the gnome bands are playing in the background waiting for the next one.
Calgrix tries to
That's
shrink into her wings a little bit because she's afraid she's made Sofa mad.
Not really.
The groupies.
So I think the angry princess is angry because she got the silver class accommodation stuff.
Probably. That would make sense.
Sofa looks sad.
I should just record myself just doing stupid instrument things and try and put it all together.
You
should.
should.
And then, then you basically,
I am-
every instrument is a key on the keyboard.
Yeah. Then you could just play a melody of all your sounds.
I can be Stefan's rubies.
I'm too afraid to ask Soph if Sofa is short for a longer name. Because Sofa is proud of me.
Okay, so the general turns to Chauffeur and goes, so is Chauffeur short for something? With that expectant look.
Sadly, no.
That's a rather interesting thing to be short for.
It's short for
Well,
M-Drag, short
Technically, it's
for...
hyphenated. Technically, it should be SHO-AH. So far.
Chauffeur, sadly, no, is a rather poor name to be given by your family.
Yes, well, we had a explosive falling out.
So, did you sing a song about it?
I think you did.
Yes, didn't want to, but yes.
I hear it was a hit.
It was. It came to me in a fit of anger, and apparently I did well.
So does this mean we need to poke you to get angry again and then see what comes out?
No,
That doesn't work?
not usually.
Well, that's what you get. We asked.
We did, but
You didn't get killed this time.
yeah.
And you hear the snoring sound coming from the barista on top of his machine.
I thought he went upstairs to go
No,
back to bed.
he was too tired.
Oh, I carry him upstairs and put him to bed.
Okay, he sleeps the whole way.
I took him in. I carefully take the machine out from underneath him and put it away in his little satchel. I tuck him nice and in, make sure he's all comfy.
He's happy. It's a big bed for a little gnome.
I make sure he's warm. Cover his shoulders. And I stay upstairs for a little bit, hoping that Sophia won't be so angry later.
So the general turns to you and goes, so, what are you here for?
I thought I was singing here, but apparently not.
Well, I don't think you're booked anywhere.
Well, it should be.
Is that just because you're here you should be booked?
Exactly.
Shall I book you then?
Sure. Where's the book?
He pulls out a notepad and starts writing in it. So what shall I write down?
Booked for an hour today.
Okay, the band is booked for an hour today, and
Where?
by chauffeur I don't know.
Sure. Go with that.
With the hit single Sure.
Okay.
The hit single, sure.
Don't know what it's gonna be like, but it's gonna be something.
Is that the next track?
Yes.
Okay, don't know what it's like, but it's going to be something.
Okay, cool.
What about...
And okay, cool.
Something tells me the Trollarans are very literal.
Apparently.
Yeah.
He's a military guy.
Do I hear anyone else get up?
Is he the owner of the inn?
No.
Oh,
He's our guide.
No, he's just coming to watch the fallout of the night before.
What happened the night before?
You had a very disgruntled Disney princess go in a bit,
Oh, that's right. Through the yeah.
and you've got a gnome band playing in somber tones for her.
Yep.
So the mood band.
Yeah, so I wait to hear anyone else get up. Particularly if it's Sal.
Okay.
I'll probably get up at some point.
Yep. You
Probably
get up.
the second time you come upstairs, I'm like, huh?
I enter out of my room and stick to Zal's side.
Okay, so look, there's a dragon stuck to you.
And I warn her that Sopha's angry.
And you can hear the sounds of a band playing loud percussions below.
Oh, great. What's up her bosom today?
It sounds like the curse
That's
tones.
what I want to know. I didn't do anything.
There's a lot of symbols in there.
I just said hello and I got sworn at. She said cuss words.
Ooh. You're just like, nope.
Sure about another room is like...
Don't we have like a goal while we're here?
You do.
Should we be doing stuff?
You were heading towards Darken City.
We were heading towards Darken City, so we were gonna see about getting a boat.
Right.
I think.
So
You
should
can
we be
get-
talking to Joseph about that?
You said
You can always ask him about his Technicolor dream. M gets it.
I get it too, but I don't want to go there. I really don't.
Yeah, I asked him if he knows any ferries that are heading down. To...
Oh, he does know quite a few. Halflings are the best ferrymen around.
Halflings are the
Yeah.
best ferrymen around?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Can he direct us to a particular one?
Sure.
Does he?
Do you want to be directed to just one, or do you want to be directed to the family of them?
We would like to get to Darrakan, and we would like to get directed to one that would help us get there.
But just about all of them would help you get there. You can just go, hey, halfling, and the most of them will turn around and go, what do you want?
Is there one that is both competent and well priced?
Well priced and halfling doesn't really go well together. They are competent.
Oh,
And they like to charge you the nose.
how much is it?
why do they charge through their noses?
Because they're very good at it. Apparently, their nose is worth money, so they charge for it.
Does coins come out their noses?
If you tap it hard enough, it does, he says.
Snorting coins sounds great.
And if it doesn't fall out, you haven't hit it hard enough.
What would you say is
I
a
asked
reasonable...
Sal if that's true.
Probably not, but we'll go with it anyway.
Okay.
That's
That's probably very good, because otherwise, Galcrix is going to go around bitch slapping some athletes.
So, you're a halfling, I'm a gnome, I'm a gnome.
What would you say would be a fair price to get to Darrakan?
For me, I could probably do it for a favour.
Favor.
Yeah.
What kind of favour?
Well, I can give them a favour if they come back here. So I can generally get there for pretty good. So for me, a fair price is not having to pay at all. I think that's pretty fair.
Okay.
What about someone like us?
Well, you are a dragon, and you are what's considered, prime stealing from material. So they'll probably up their price by about 10 to 20%, maybe more.
Why would they steal from me? I didn't do anything to them.
Well, as in gouge prices.
As in you're a dragon, therefore you're rich.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm
You-
only 6.
It points at all the jewels you've got around you,
I don't
all
have.
over you, in your horns, and sticking
I
out.
only got little jewels.
And he says the amount of jewels you're carrying is more than most of them earn in a lifetime.
Oh.
So you're walking around showing, ding, I have money.
I would
You're the bling dragon.
I forgot you had them.
I would sincerely love to see them try steal her gems. That would be a fun day.
Oh, they probably wouldn't steal. They just charge her a gem for a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Maybe
I leave you to finish off this negotiation while I go upstairs and prod Grindelwaffle and ask Grindelwaffle to put all my gems away for me, please.
Or either that, or you can keep Chanel company. You don't have to take your gems off, and I'll go get the ferry, and I'll take Sofa Grumpy Pants with me.
That actually sounds really good.
And
I like
and the
the
band
idea
too,
of
the
Sofa
general
Grumpy
asked.
Pants going with you.
They might help for entertainment, and get a fair price for music on the way.
I take Sal's recommendation. I go up and tap on Cheval's door.
Yes, bang, 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 bang.
No, tap. Just tap.
And your dragon call goes baby because of wood.
Okay, scratch.
No. I'm not gonna piss off the guy who is literally flames.
You sure? That'll be great.
I'm at peace. I can actually be here, okay?
I'm Zen, nothing can bother me.
I'm just going to point out, if you piss him off, the worst that happens is he turns back to the
It's
water.
the-
So-
It's even worse. This is
If the door was unlocked, I would just go in quietly and curl up next to him and nap. But since she locked
I
the
unlocked
door,
the door and opened it.
I
The dragon
if I
walks
could
between your
sit
legs.
next to you.
How tall are you?
He's like 6 something.
Okay.
He-
What's something?
This dragon was like 5 foot or something.
Yeah,
When
no,
she's
I'm only
lengthways. When she's
Oh,
on all
okay.
fours, she's.
yeah, I'm only like 4 or 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, it means your legs must be like 4 or 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm all legs.
Yeah, I can do one.
Apparently, you've got that high legs
I'm
and
only
that
as
much
big as
torso, yeah.
a dog, really.
You're just really long because you have a long tail.
And when you put the wings out, ding, you take up space.
I don't do that to Chauvel.
No one in between the legs. It's
I
not
ask
going
if I can snap next to Chauvel while we wait for Zal to organise the boat.
And you can see Calrix asking that while curled up on your bed.
No, on your bed, next to your bed.
I'm guessing it's a bad day.
Next to your bed.
I'm guessing it's a bad.
Unless it's a really big bed, in which case then I.
The main reason why you're here is it a bad day?
I tell him that Sofa is grumpy and swore at me in cuss words.
I swore at the conversation.
This is a sexual dragon.
I know.
And I also say that Zal is taking Grumpy Sofa down to organise a boat.
And you can hear the music downstairs.
And
Slowly drifting away as we
she
walk out.
suggested that I nap next to you because you're nice and warm.
I'm not a portable heater, okay?
No, but
Be careful, she might blow you out.
I'm lonely and I don't want to sleep by
Oh,
myself.
I'll give you company, but I'm not going to be used as a portable heater.
I'm not going up next to you.
You've used me as a marshmallow roaster. You're now using me as a personal hot water bottle.
You want a marshmallow? I get marshmallows.
Just stay comfy,
Roasted beans for
okay?
coffee.
You can just
I was
stay
like, that's
comfy.
what
Just
Pringles
I'll
does
stay
when
here
he's
with
asleep.
you.
Yay.
Now you know why he's tired during the day.
I'll be poked fun out to see how far I get.
No, we don't mean to.
Uh-huh.
We love you.
No, we totally mean to. Totally.
No, we don't. Don't
Yeah,
listen
that
to
asshole
I do.
So as you are walking along, the general decided he would just, wait in the nice, comfy place where you go to speak to the halflings. He's had enough halflings for today.
Yeah, that's fair.
He says
So you and Sofa?
you'll have no trouble finding them at the waterfront. As you, so far, Pillow and the Gnomish band playing marching music in the background.
Yay.
Cushion.
Oh, cushion.
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 Pillow, cushion.
Same thing.
Well, that's one of the
Blanket.
that's one of the band members.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pillow's one of the band members.
There's your pillow, blanket, and
Mattress.
futon.
Futon.
Wait, aren't there like 5 of them?
Bolster.
No.
Oh, the
It's
seven.
Yeah, it's the seven
it's,
notes.
Oh, sorry,
it's
it's
pillow.
seven.
It's pillow, blanket, futon,
Duffel.
duffel,
Duvet.
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 Case.
Quilt.
No.
Quilt, blanket, sheet.
Actually, quilt, blanket, sheet. Duvet, rug,
Pillow.
futon, and coffee table. The one that carries your coffee around. Coffee table.
For the new album, we're going for the 7 deadly sins that works.
No, unfortunately, it won't be the 7 deadly sins. It's going to be the complete opposite.
So that's her intention.
She aimed for it and she's talking about quilting.
Just here, the 7 deadly virtues.
But be careful, you might be kind to people.
Mm.
It's Sofa and her bucket list.
So,
10 things to do before reincarnated.
Acquire 7 gnomes.
Done.
is the
Change race
waterfront
5
busy?
times. Done.
It is. It's very busy this morning.
Okay.
And you
I'd like
hear
to think that you currently have a bingo card and you are literally trying to play bingo.
This is like
but has to
best
cross it
bucket-
out every time she changes sex again and race.
the best bucket list ever.
Okay, you show up and you can hear the all the halflings singing along to the song.
Yeah, of course.
The entire harbour resounds with the song of halflings.
So is there sort of a kind of a tug of war while Zal tries to go for an affordable looking ship while Sofa tries to go for the most expensive looking ferry she can find?
That was the 100 ridiculously expensive. Hopefully the thing I'm sleeping on.
Okay, so the low end model is a bunch of logs that are tied together.
Yeah, let's not
Also,
go.
this is why I have multiple reasons for making sure that
No one else does it.
no, that cushion is nicely brushed every day. It makes a very good pillow. Very good.
It is
pillow.
very
Sophie's going to chuck a temper tantrum for not having the massive yacht to get.
And they are sort of arrayed cheapest to most expensive, but the cheapest one does stand out.
Yeah, it's like the Breath of the Wild bloody like boat with the sail is a big leaf.
Doesn't even have a sail.
Doesn't even have a sail.
Fan.
Yeah. And that's how you boat in Breath of the Wild. No, it's
I
literally.
still need that.
Yeah, well, you can wait. No, you can wait.
You just gotta be careful how you purchase cheaper ones because they'll usually try and shortchange you. Because you'll get it and they'll be like, oh, rudders are extra by the way.
Yeah, so we go to the ones that already have rudders.
And then it's the sale tax. And the literal SAIL tax, you know. Oh, you wanted sales as well? Well, that's an extra.
And don't forget the sailor tax that goes with the sail tax.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got to pay for one and the other. Otherwise, I don't set it up for
You
you.
can upgrade to a motorboat. It's just 3 dwarves at the back kicking their feet.
And you can rent a gang
A minute there, I thought you said motorboat, not motorboat. Motorboat. Stop.
Yeah, that's the 3 dwarves on top of the boat hating you. Hate your music.
Aw, who would hate Sophie's music?
Um,
Sophie's so talented.
Okay, so apparently they know some of the Sophie's tunes here on the waterfront. They're all singing one of your hit songs.
Yeah.
Go away.
Go away.
It's like 7 in the morning, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one song you wanted to be singing at 7 in the morning. You want to go back to bed. 10 days to go bugger off.
And you can see they're all unloading cargo from various destinations here. They basically take whole wagon loads on their barges upriver and downriver, avoiding the road tax. They just pay the river tax instead.
I can see it. So I can feel it. I can see it before I look. That's fine.
I was scrolling on the floor.
What destination of the box counts?
Okay, most of them come from downriver. And downriver is, if I can actually get downriver to work, is closest one is Faravo. And then it is, next one down is
Don't
Ansimont.
Okay.
Then if you keep going down, you get to Dorican City.
Okay.
So there are 3 cities you got to navigate through to.
Do we need to stop in them all?
Well, most of the barges stop at the towns at least overnight,
Oh, okay. Well, we
So
don't
it'll
have
take
to.
like 3 days to get down.
Yeah.
and probably longer to go by foot.
Yes.
Well, definitely.
Which is why we were like boat.
Want to get a boat.
So they might be able to shortcut some of it depending on
Everyone's
like
saying it wrong.
go
How
by
do you
feet.
say it?
Boat.
Boat. Okay. From now on, boat is pronounced boat.
Boat. You drive on the roads.
Because
Okay.
we will like walk up and down.
I'll
see
take
what
that.
boats there are.
Okay, so they range from the big flat bits of wood with rope tied around it.
Yeah.
Some of them not even treated.
Yay.
And it goes all the way up to 3-masted, mini-oared, really elaborate scroll work ships
I don't think we need ones that elaborate.
with their own joists and carrying equipment.
What's one that would like fit our animals?
I was up.
Noah's not here at the moment, but if you leave a message, I'm sure he'll get right back to you.
Is it good dose
Has he
of
left his
Do you
arm
want
tied up?
anything? Can I drink on my way back?
Energy drink.
Yeah.
So we probably don't need like a huge like galleon ship, but yeah, we probably need something relatively large.
Well, most of their river barges here will accommodate what you've got.
Okay.
So even the small flatbed will accommodate everyone you've got.
Oh, he got more.
Just so that means you'll be to the open.
Yeah, probably. I know at least one of us, so would like their own quarters. Is there like a medium-ish ship?
Well, there is one that looks like you could squeeze everyone in, and if you get in, you could basically be their cargo.
I go up and greet that ship's captain then.
Okay, she looks you up and down and says, "So, you know boats?"
No, but yours looked alright.
Of course, mine is the best around. Can't you tell? It's designed for
Here we go again.
speed, maneuverability. It's not as big as those big clunkers up there, but it's got the comforts of home where you can actually get out of the weather. So if we come into any sort of rain, hail, or storm, you're perfectly fine in my ship. So what goods are you looking to ship?
Friends.
Friends and mounts and animal companions.
So, are these, have they got all the paperwork? Have they had all their shots? Have they gone through all the appropriate quarantine and various other...
Sounds like waterfall. Have you got any of these symptoms of COVID-19? I've got a slight brain nose. No.
Do I detect a bit of bullshit meter there?
Give me a perception roll.
Or you just, hand over some gold. This is not the quarantine you're looking for.
Perception, did you say? Or
Yep.
perception?
Let me fix your itinerary.
What is my... Oh, 13.
13. You think they're gauging how much they should charge you by how you answer?
Really?
It's wisdom. Perception's wisdom based.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Wisdom's
it-
not her best stat.
No.
Don't worry, mine's worse.
Yeah, 0?
Yep.
Yep.
So, does this mean you want me to, smooth over such paperwork for you?
I've never heard of such paperwork before.
That's okay. It's all the trend these days where you import things in the cities. They want to know exactly where they came from, who you had to kill to get them, that sort of thing.
They're all live. There are horse mounts and I point to the big polar bear probably sitting behind us.
Yeah, he's definitely not from around here anywhere, so that would definitely be the exotic animal variety law.
Whose laws are these?
Oh, these are Galantry laws. They are rather lawmongers. They love their laws above everything else. And
I just come
they
from Galantry.
Galantry based their model on Darkin.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't quite get it right because they only charge the mages, whereas Darkin charge everyone. Anyone can become the right to be charged by having stuff to be charged for.
Right.
Just that most of the time adventurers slip onto the radar, but hey, I can slip you onto the radar for the right amount of coin.
And how much coin are we talking?
Well, how much would you like to be slipped under the radar is my answer, she said.
Well, I presume that none of our animals have clearances.
Well, unless they're horses or camels or donkeys. Even dogs require some form of license or lead.
We have a few. I say few. We probably have like 12 horses.
So your horse breeders then?
How do we have 12 horses?
Well, Camden has like 5. I have like 2.
Mine's on fire.
His has a fire horse.
Okay, so
We have a
there's
water
8,
horse. We have a water horse
9,
And a polar bear.
and a polar bear and
10,
actually.
11.
We can just say it's a big horse.
Yeah, the polar bear's a big horse, fluffy horse.
Okay.
You're
He's
as
a
big as a
breed.
skinny horse.
So in terms of mounts, we've got about 11, but one that's worth 2.
And you also have the donkey that used to belong to Emdrak.
Do we still have that?
Yeah, he's still around.
Oh, okay.
That sad donkey.
He's happy now.
Donkey was a mule. I thought it was a mule.
Hard to tell.
He changed as much as I do.
He's lost some weight. Because he's
We
been
can't tell
not
if the donkey or a
overfed.
mule now.
He's still got the metal saddle.
Yeah. Good for horse training.
That's funny. Yeah, so yeah, we have. Yeah, I was about right with my guesstimate of 12.
Yeah, this is pretty good guess, actually, now that I think about it. When you first said it, I'm like, no way.
So do you belong to the Ethengar Messenger Service?
We are from
But you belong to the mercenary service.
We belong with the princess?
Which princess?
Camdu? I'm sure you've heard of her.
No.
Here we go.
Maybe not, because you're not a suitor, so she's female, right? Yeah. You wouldn't have heard of her because you wouldn't have been a suitor.
Would I be interested in some horse lord? She says, looking you up and down. You're a bit tall for me.
Well, she's taller, so the princess Camdu, she's like what, 6 foot something.
Use it.
So the halfling sort of scratches their head going, well, I'm only 3 foot, so I don't really want to go twice out of my height. So she's, a bit above my limit. And she sticks her hand up, I'm going to be this tall to ride this high.
Yep, okay, fair. Yeah, what would... I don't even know, because I don't even have a point of reference.
How much
for
will 5 hold? You can well, I'm not there, so.
Yeah, I was thinking to offers
Thank you.
to ask how much 10 gold would say when I
Oh, wow!
But
Give me a persuasion roll.
I thought this is a different session. We've got like thousands of rolls.
yeah, we're slightly better off in this, I would say. Persuasion.
Good roll.
13! Again!
Do you need a reroll?
Apparently it's a lucky roll for today.
Apparently.
He goes, You look at you and go, well, for 15, I can guarantee you won't have any problems with any of the guards.
That's not good.
I said 10, she offered 15. For no problems.
I haven't recorded any of my oxy for today.
I don't think you've had any since you got home.
I'm pretty sure I've had some, but I don't know when.
Why didn't you eat it?
Or how much. So I'll have to wait till bedtime.
Well, if 15's not going to give us any problems, then 15 it is.
She spits in her hand and sticks it out.
Ooh, so glad I'm with Chauvel.
I feel like giving him a skull shake because that would be hilarious.
Oh, wow.
That's possessed.
No wonder your parents disowned you.
No, you murdered my
I'm
parents.
sure they disowned you, man.
No, yeah. Excuse me, Mister. I murdered my family.
No,
You're not even
nothing
there.
happened.
Shush you, you're not even there.
That's true. Technically, you're with me.
I shake it. I don't speak because that's weird. Anyway.
Okay. And she says, I guess I'll see you and your group shortly. We head off in an hour.
An hour? That's pretty quick.
Well, you wanted transportation, didn't you?
I wasn't expecting you to be ready within an hour. Don't ships normally take,
We don't have to worry about a tide here. There's this thing called water moving. We can go at any point, and time is money. So, go get your time sorted out and come back here for money.
Okay.
She says it's nice doing work with musty types like you. She says that she gives you a slap on the back of the calves as you go off.
I kind of look at it and I'm like, what?
It's a compliment.
Someone's hitting on you. Or just literally hitting you.
Bit of both.
There could be a bit of S&M there. But
I head back to the inn and let people know that we have an hour to get back to the road.
I gather up Grindelwaffle without waking him up, tuck him into his little backpack, stick him on my back, and grab my satchel and my gear and go down to help with the horses. Leaving Grindelwaffle snoozing on my chest.
He's snoring happily.
I wandered down.
Okay.
And
Your horse is happy to see
You
you.
want to sit in my backpack and snooze on my chest?
I'm bigger than you. I'd like to see you try.
Well, it'd be a bit of a drag.
One stair, donk. 2 stairs, donk. My dad did that when I was a kid. We went up St. Peter's Cathedral. And I was, I think, 16.
Wait,
I was
literally, your dad did this to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My dad took me up
He needs his
I think it was
parents' certificate revoked.
St. Paul's Cathedral in Rome.
Mm.
When I was 16 months. I was asleep in the backpack, and those stairs are narrow. So whenever we went around the corner,
Oh.
donk, piece of Josh on the wall, donk,
Piece of Josh on the
piece
wall.
of Josh on the wall.
What else happened when you claimed the place? There's bits of you everywhere.
Apparently, I didn't wake up there.
Wonder why.
Just, yeah.
Your eyes start open,
Maybe
hit
that
another wall and it
first,
shuts.
that
Hit another
first
wall,
knock
they
was
open. Hit
enough
another
to-
wall, they shut.
It also explains a lot. Donk.
Funnily enough, it does.
not as bad as
Prince
Roller
Rollers.
though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh no.
Yeah, apparently according to...
Yeah, now, be nice.
No, this is a legit family story.
This is. According to some of our best friends who we've known for 18 years, Mum and Dad gave Matt to, his name's James. James put him on the table, stared at him and went, "You're a baby." Yep, nice. And my brother just went, "Wah!" off the table onto the floor.
As babies do.
James quickly picked him up, went, "He's okay.
Yep.
Put him back on the
Tara,
table.
you have your child back."
Mm.
Little did we realise, he wasn't okay. It explains so much right now.
So, yes, anyway, we have like an hour to get back to this boat.
Mhm.
Is that wrong?
But
Thank you.
I help with the horses.
Okay, so horses get sorted out.
I get my axe beak and
Your axe beak is missing.
I start walking the horses down to the waterfront with Can-do, yeah.
Why is my axe beak not in the stables?
He gets bored a lot.
He's going off to murder people. Am I close? Got a murder hobo. It's not the party.
You can see some scratching on walls going up the street away from the stables.
I get on Artemis and follow relatively quickly follow the scratches and try and catch up with them.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Ooh, I can't reroll that one and small dice because
You rolled that good, huh?
yeah, you know how it rolled one before?
Yep, roll another one.
Yeah, it did one. That's better, sort of. It's the same roll I've gotten like 3 times in a row.
13.
12, but close enough. So 13, 13, because I've one. Yeah.
Okay, so, coming into the alleyway, you find your pickaxe with a leg. Yeah, your axe beak with a leg. Still got a shoe attached.
You don't have a bounty on you.
Hide it in the head, in the hay.
You're actually going to have a bounty too.
My axe beak spot me. I look cross at him.
He hands you the leg.
Oh.
You look cross at him. Now I'm not mad at you. I'm just a little
Please
disappointed
let it
in
be
your
a local
face.
criminal who's done something horrid.
There's probably a poor homeless person.
Oh my god,
Probably
no.
the guy we just dealt with and went to the lavatory.
The leg does smell of alcohol and urine.
Where did you pick this up from? You probably chose
You
it.
too.
There's probably some
What
guy
do you say about eating people in cities?
He probably hasn't eaten. He probably hasn't
He
eaten.
just is looking eagerly and happily at, he likes your tone. Your tone is
Should you
good.
be casting speak animal?
Yeah, I really should be. But then again, all I'm going to hear is, I found leg! Be proud.
I stole leg off man over there.
Do I see a bloody corpse or...
Give me a perception roll.
Aw.
Nope. I don't know. 6.
No corpse at all anywhere nearby.
What
I'm
about-
totally
what
not with you right now, but I
Well, I
suggest
like
you
to think.
grab your axe pick and get your ass down the waterfront fast.
I hide the leg behind
I'm this
other
close.
trash.
I'm this
Yep.
close to killing the axe.
You weren't even there!
You're not there.
You don't know it's done this.
I know, but I'm still half going to kill the axe.
No!
What's his favourite part? It's done in Galantia on a regular basis.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so you make it down to the harbour with your XP. Just as everyone else is loading the horses onto the barge. And you can hear some of the halflings singing a rendition of Let It Go as you're coming into the harbour.
Go away.
Go away.
We'll go away. Well, then, no, probably
No,
let it
no.
go because my axe beak's bloody will eat the person again, so.
Didn't eat the person, you just ripped the leg off. I'm sure they didn't need it anymore.
Someone's probably going to go to the doctor saying, I need a baby. Right, actually got me. Ah. We've heard about 30 cases of an actually company.
Pandemic, they're everywhere.
So there's only one.
There's these gremlins in the night come and rip people's legs off. How dare they?
How dare they, yeah.
You can't see they're everywhere, there's only one.
There's only one.
And there's one that's fully control.
Can we just point out the circumstances exceptionally specific, seeing as you had me go to the laboratory at the time?
Yep. It is pretty specific.
Well, you trained him well.
Apparently.
You haven't trained him at all.
I have actually.
Wow. Wow.
It just might have backfired slightly.
He wasn't trained to be a social animal. That's what happened to the other XP. It was the social one, this was the murder one. The murder one killed the social one.
This is one of those cases where, you know, the other person on the other side is going, this person's an amazing strategist, he has all of these things, I can't tell what he's doing. The person on the other side's going, I have no idea what I'm doing!
I have a murder hope actually. He's good at his job.
Okay. You arrive down at the docks, and then you notice your XP has blood all over his beak.
Is she down with us?
Yeah.
I hand her a cloth.
Yeah, we'll wipe my axe beak down.
He's all happy as you clean him up.
I'm sure he is.
You know, helping justify his acts. You're a good bird, you're a good bird. Let me clean you up.
I'm telling you, you should have cast speak with animals so that he knows that's bad.
No, he knows.
Oh no.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
he doesn't.
He really doesn't.
Well, he gets treats every time he does it.
Yeah. You give it pats and clean it after it murders things. You're giving a positive reinforcement.
And you're happy every time.
It's because it's all over him.
As I said, you should have casting speak with animals at some point and explaining to the Axbeak that you are not proud.
I did this like 10 times already.
It
Oh,
might
no.
take 100.
A simple bop? No.
Bad Axbeak.
And once you finish cleaning him up, he does a happy
Yeah,
dance.
Let me clean you up from your mistake.
We don't only eat sofas, animals, and cities, alright? That she brings in by singing.
Okay, so you get up onto the boat. Your XP is happy.
Of course he's happy. He's eaten a leg.
And got clean.
And got cleaned, yes.
Praised.
Praise him!
Well, you basically did it.
Ah.
Was interpreted as praise. Oh, forgot to email my specialist about running
So-
out of my tablets. I'm not going to have enough to get through next week.
So then you need to sort it out tomorrow.
I think I'm going to be about a week. Oh yeah, I'm going to be so short.
No.
Yeah, it happens to me every month. He forgets to do the script.
Which one are you looking for?
Emma Vane. Oh, I don't have a drink. Shit.
Do you want a drink?
Yes, please. Oh, that tastes disgusting.
I don't know why for half a second I was going to offer you the beer that I had.
Yeah, I don't think I should be mixing beer with
No, I don't think it should be either.
Because
But
that's
like, just for half a
technically
second, it's like I was
fine.
going to be the nice one, like, you have this.
Give her the coke on the door.
Yeah, the open solo or the Coke, either one. Whatever you get it fast, because that tastes like shite.
Welcome to the taste of tapas.
Okay, so yes, you're all on the boat, and while you're in the hold below, you do notice that most of the levels of this are designed for halflings, so they're at the 4-foot height, except for the
Perfect
cargo
for me.
hold.
I'm good then.
I just crawl.
Well, the cargo hold's fine, which is where you're staying. But the rest of the ship is designed for people of 4 foot or smaller. 3 foot's preferred because at 4 foot you'll still hit your head on beams. Just think of like Gandalf in the Hobbit hole.
What's my all about it?
No. Didn't you have enough dinner? Or is she dessert?
No, I'm pretending to be her axe beak.
Oh, okay. In that case, it's the leg you should be going for.
No!
No, you just wait till she goes to the bathroom. Then.
So you say no, but when I bite your leg off, you're just gonna go.
I just see
"You did
this."
a good job.
Em gets up to go to the bathroom and she'll start to follow up.
The thing is, she flipped me off too, so I know I won that argument.
Yeah. So we're in the cargo hold. How long does she reckon it'll take to get to Darwin? And are we stopping on the way?
Well, she says, considering your cargo, she'll try to get you there as soon as possible. She doesn't really want to have a murderish creature on board for too long.
How does she know about that?
Well, she points at the flaming paladin.
What, has he been sprouting nonsense again?
Well, I can hear him cursing every now and then, and then you've got the curse elf, and then you've got a dragon as well. You didn't mention dragon.
I give her my best puppy dog look, with my little sleeping
Oh, you're-
gnome on me and say, what's the matter with
But
dragon?
she's captured gnomes. You enslaved a gnome.
But that's my coffee gnome.
She pays him.
Grindelwaffle.
Well, that's more than I pay mine. Family, don't have to pay them.
Yeah, fair.
What's wrong with dragons?
I said we had a large group. I said we had a polar bear.
Yeah, I see the polar bear.
I want to know what's the matter with
What
dragons.
a lot.
Dragons are scary. And there's all these jokes about dragons eating halflings.
I don't eat halflings.
Well, there's jokes about them going
I
around
drink
everywhere.
coffee and I eat like normal foods like fruit and veggies.
You don't sound like any dragon I've heard of.
But
She's been raised a little bit special.
So she's a special dragon.
Yes.
I'll be even quicker.
Yes, kind of.
I want to know what I've done wrong.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, it just pats you on the side of the wing and said, "Don't worry, you've done nothing wrong." And she backs
No,
away
you-
slowly.
You haven't done anything wrong, you're being stereotyped.
I look suitably offended.
You're probably just affirming her
Yeah, I
beliefs
would look offended, yeah.
Okay, I look suitably hurt. Like
You
I'm
grumble,
about to
lightning
cry. No, I look like I'm about to
Oh, shit,
cry.
she's angry,
I give her Puss in Boots look.
She just looks at you and goes, and then looks.
No, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Persuasion.
Give me a charm roll.
Fuck, I'm going for a real.
Okay.
Alright,
What is charm?
18.
Oh, persuasion.
I think isn't there a charm specifically?
I'm 18. I don't know what I add to it, if anything.
There's persuasion, perception.
Yep. So I believe it would be a persuasion roll.
So 18 plus.
Unless of course you're trying to lie, in which case it is a deception.
No, I'm not trying to lie. I'm just doing Puss in Boots.
It's
on a
under charisma.
Charisma.
plus 3, so
You don't
21.
need Puss in Boots, you're gonna look like cute and cuddly in the rip
21.
Okay. She
So
looks,
cute and cuddly. And
And then
sympathetic.
She looks at you and goes, whatever, and then walks off.
Ouch!
Ooh.
Oh!
I mean,
And you claim to be my husband!
it could have gone worse.
No. No, He's not your husband anymore. He's the captain of the ship. Okay?
No, he's the GM.
Martin's long gone.
Yeah.
Stupid captain of ship is here.
I
Okay?
learned that lesson a long time ago.
Okay, so you hear them start reading to leave. And you hear someone official going, hey, you haven't signed the paperwork. We'll sign them later.
There's paperwork?
There's always paperwork with no involved.
Oh, that's
These are
right.
halflings.
Same thing.
So basically, they didn't sign their own.
Now who's racial stereotyping now?
I get to. I've been 4 different races in my 2 months. I earned this.
You can call himself black. You can call him.
Well, this is why we pay 15 gold for relatively short.
Even though
True.
they just forgot to sign their right?
That's kind of why we pay 15 gold.
Well, then they don't have to declare what they worship.
I mean, we have a dragon, we have like 4 exotic pets, and like 8 horses.
The front of the boat smoking.
No, your horse has its asbestos boots on still,
Because I
okay?
never said the horse.
Oh, you.
Okay, so you feel the ship bob and weave around the currents as it's going downriver.
Yeah.
With the sounds of a bell in the distance getting fainter and fainter.
Is it a good bell or bad bell?
The alarm bells.
You stop that boat!
As you go off to the distance, you look behind you, see the town catches on fire.
It's a what we like to call a fantasy police cruiser.
What
It's a
was-
horse and car with a gnome just ringing a bell on the side.
What was the name of this halfling?
She didn't give you a name. She basically said, "Be here or I'll live without you."
I think that
What is her name? I asked her name.
Her name is Windlass.
Windlass.
Windlass. W-I-N-D-L-E-S.
Windlass.
Lass.
As in she's a windy lass.
No, windlass sounds better.
No, she has no sails.
Yeah, she's grumpy enough to, it's very why she's grumpy. Because she wins less. If you win more, she wouldn't be so grumpy.
Well, she won pretty well today.
She did, yeah.
So you can hear her telling her crew they're going all night.
Yeah.
Crank out the lanterns. They're going to use the gnomish band as their alert system to tell everyone else to get out of the way.
You've really got to read your contract before you sign things.
I didn't sign anything, I just paid 15 gold.
Yeah.
So you can hear the gnomes rapidly playing some sort of dramatic tunes.
Go away. Go away in like 2 times speed.
You're around looking at me like you're gonna play with me.
Go away, 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 go away.
Am I coming to get you, Fury? Huh?
As you feel the boat duck and weave across the river as it's going down.
Nice.
The river's about 300 to 500 feet across.
It's pretty big.
Pretty big river. It's one of the major rivers of the area. And what do you want to do for your day of travel?
Well, you're allowed to like go around the ship, I guess.
You are. You can basically wander through the hold or climb up to the top deck and walk along the top deck. The railings are about mid calf.
Are there any other travellers?
Yes, there are sailors.
Like that people who've got time to chat.
They're always happy to chat, especially with a scary dragon.
I ask them if they can tell me anything about Troldaran history.
Most of them look at you going, I believe they're human and they sprouted tall.
I ask them about their history.
Oh, we don't really know the dwarves crash our history.
I
They burnt all
ask
the
them
books.
about them and what they like to do.
Well, we let this out and play games.
What sort of games?
Games where you give us the money and we let you roll the dice.
So, what do I get for rolling the dice?
You get to give us money.
Even the dragon knows that sucks.
And what if I have my own dice to roll?
As long as you give us the money, we don't mind.
I'm gonna go read a book.
Chevel's gonna teach him a new game.
Yeah, run away from the scary paladin.
We put money in the middle. We both roll dice. Whoever gets the highest number gets money in the middle.
They look at you going, but that sounds like you might actually walk away with money.
Exactly.
We don't
But
understand.
isn't it more exciting?
No, it's more exciting to see how much money we can get before we run away.
So you prefer to be known as cowards?
Live rich cowards? Sure.
The answer to that question is definitely yes.
It just keeps up money and such.
Your captain's already earned her keep, so you guys will have to work for
How much to roll the dice?
How much you want to put in there?
I give him 2 rolls.
He's more than happy to hand you dice.
Cool. My dice
Okay.
now.
Pockets the gold.
Focus the dice. Problem solved. My dice now.
You realise it probably have like 50 sets of dice lying around the ship, right?
And next thing you know, another sailor comes up. I've got dice to sell too. You want to buy some of my dice? My dice roll better. They got more numbers on it, he said, pulling them out.
What is it, a D20?
No, it's a D8. He bought the D6.
You don't have a full set.
Yeah.
Don't we have someone who's looking for
Wait, what?
He's looking for his
Special
family
dice,
dice.
Yeah, aren't you looking for dice?
Well,
I take these to like, does this remind you of anything?
I have
Reminds him of a life he doesn't have anymore.
have a full set of magic dice technically.
You've got
but
2 of them.
You don't have a full set of your family dice though.
No. I don't have a family dagger. No. You used to have my family dagger, I think.
I'm pretty sure you gave me your family dice.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, my family dagger. Stab.
Yeah, it was almost.
You held my arrow stab.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, no, it's not me.
Here you do. Here, let me help cut your hair off this arrow. God. Just one scratch, that's all it needs.
Does hair count?
No. But it'll be sharp enough to cut the hair.
He's now looking through like 5 iterations of characters.
How many characters back do I need to go?
Oh,
Oh,
to find
dear.
what dice he has.
He started off with the D6, and I think he might have found one of the others.
I think he found like the big 12.
Here we
I
go.
think.
I have the 6, the 8, the 4, the 20.
But you actually found a few of them.
Yeah.
I forgot about the others. There are a few more to collect.
Yeah.
It's been
Been a while since you've been hunting for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's had a few issues in between.
It's just me.
What if I choose and I can choose what die they roll?
Yeah.
You can.
They put the charlatan's dice, I think.
So he wants to play my game. Your old dice, so he gets a high number.
Fine. My bear rolls first.
Your bear rolls first.
So then you get a bear just rolls over your dice.
Yeah.
You have no dice.
Your bear rolls over the whole ship capsizes.
I hope not.
Whole ship sways to one side.
That's how halflings and gnomes play. You know, you got to use the rules to your advantage. The rules are you need dice to play the game. So if your dice gets destroyed,
You said bear rolls first.
yeah, it's the best match is your dice.
Oh, no, I didn't roll. You said bear rolls first. So the bear will roll over for no apparent reason. I'm like, that's a very good.
And he's
thing
just
to do.
staring at you from where you're about to roll.
Yeah.
That's where to the other side of him is head, so that's tails.
You are going playing heads and tails. Whatever your bear lands on first.
Are there any books on the ship?
No. Unfortunately, I don't have any books unless you brought some.
I've got some, but I was just wondering if there were any local books.
No, they don't carry much in the way of reading material on a ship.
They might. The captain might.
No, they normally tell their tales.
Okay. I listen into any tales that have been told.
They tell the tales of the
Dragons being scary.
the dragons who eat the halflings because they're crunchy and good with ketchup, apparently.
I sit at a noticeable distance away from them where they can see me clearly, but I'm not too intrusive, and then I start staring at each one of them and licking my lips.
They all decide to go back to work.
Again, you're not helping stereotype by doing that, okay?
They dissed me first.
You wanted to give the
Stereotyping me. They profiled me.
They sure did.
And apparently they were correct.
No,
Well, you're playing into their
but I
hands.
might as well make them work harder and get us to where we're going faster so I can get off this damn ship of racial, racist dragon haters.
Just fly faster then.
See, they've annoyed you
I
to
can
a
only
point where
fly at 30 foot because I'm little.
How fast does an elk dragon fly?
As far as it wants to.
How many
I mean, like, how
centuries
fast?
before I'm considered an adult?
Quite a bit. I have to look that up. I can't tell you right now.
That's fine. I was just curious. I'm like, how long till we become bigger?
Well, you can get bigger faster if you choose to grow as a dragon and not as a sorcerer.
Didn't you take sorcerer on for the last level because you wanted zappy zappies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed zappy zappies for when the rest of the zappy zappies were out. As we learnt through hard lessons, it would help if the dragon also had a few zappy zappies. But the next level I take is going to be a dragon level because I've got enough zappy zappies for now. But really?
Sorry.
Your nerves are playing.
Is this game not interesting enough for you? You're entertaining yourself now.
So yeah, so you have the gnomes on board. I'm playing music.
So what was that music again?
Yes.
Well, come on.
I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted too.
Probably, yeah.
Well, I can add a little bit of
Non-copyrighted trumpet music. Hey, wait a minute. You're non-copyrighted. You just trumpet music.
Because that's not suspicious at all.
Dragon eating gnomes or halflings or whatever they are.
They're halflings.
Oh yeah,
They made.
I told the halflings
Is
that.
that also the music of Oh my goodness, the axe speakers, Lucas?
Well, it might be what starts popping up every time and goes, "Where's the XP?"
That should be a thing.
It should be.
So where is your axe speaker?
Hopefully down in the hold.
They're not afraid of. They're afraid of the dragon, but not the axe beak, which will actually kill them.
Yep.
So not in the hold, okay. Right.
Is he right behind me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, good.
I'm bored with scaring the halfling, so I go off and play with the axe.
You're bored.
She's a baby dragon and it's Max Beak. Are you really surprised by this?
Halflings, you bore me. I'll eat you later.
And you notice XP comes behind you instead of halflings and starts licking its lips too.
You're a bad
I
influence.
start synchronizing my movements with the axe beak.
Oh,
How
fuck.
fast are they working now?
A lot faster.
Have we have we noticeably picked up speed?
Cushion seems to move over and sit behind you and just stares at all the halflings as well.
Oh god, I want a droid of that. I want the little white dragon, the axe beak, and Cushion, the polar bear.
I knew.
Are any other of our party mounts joining us?
Well, the gnomes are all around playing music.
Oh, okay.
Very, very intimidating music.
Oh, I asked them to play something sinister.
They go for as sinister as possible. We're about to murder
I'm
you
a
music.
friendly dragon, and now you're death staring them with sinister music.
See, you are playing right into their hands.
They profiled me. They're getting what they asked for.
I'm words with cushion makes
The question's probably like, this was fun.
Yeah, the dragon's a bad influence on Cushion, not having it.
Hey, I gave Cushion what Cushion wanted most. I gave Cushion back his mistress.
Yeah, without asking me first.
Mate, no one argued. No one argued about changing your race.
Exactly. That's the issue.
I
4
didn't
times.
understand that was necessary.
Yes,
Even
God
if
touched
I
without
wouldn't have done
consent.
it.
I think I would have if
I
I'd
don't
known
think
that
so.
it was necessary. I like to think of myself as a very responsible little young dragon.
And
I'll
that's
try
why
and-
you get into so much trouble.
Exactly.
Because you're not.
I am.
You're not.
I absolutely am. I was looking at a bear on the verge of suicide and I prevented that.
Oh
my
my
God.
He was eating himself to death.
He was. Do you know how fat he was? He was going to explode. Do you know how sad he was? He was eating himself into a marshmallow pie.
And the gnomes were enablers.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You always try.
Aren't you happier now that you have your Cushion back? Isn't he not your beloved animal?
Technically both are.
So?
No.
So you basically made me choose between my mule or my pony.
Yeah, she has.
The mule didn't reject you because you changed genders.
Okay, did you ask my mule first what he wanted?
Your mule wasn't eating himself
Ooh,
into
this is gonna be
a
interesting.
death by food. I
You
didn't
asked my
know
brother
the
then.
donkey existed,
There were
to be
3
honest.
people involved, you asked one.
And she doesn't
I
really talk
didn't
to
know
them
that the
anymore.
donkey existed, so I have no idea. And you're grumpy at me all the time. Why would I ask you anything? I've never done anything wrong. You're just always pissed.
Because your version of responsibility is severely lacking.
Well, perhaps maybe you could be a good mentor in my life and teach me the right things about responsibility. No, you want to curse at me first thing in the morning.
You got teenage angst as a mentor? No, that's a slippery slope right there.
You said I need to learn responsibility.
Yes,
You're wanting me to rely
us-
on Zal for responsibility lessons.
Hassal, who teaches the same as the Axby.
Sure.
So you want me to start ambushing people who are going to the toilet
Yes.
and then delivering the legs to Zal.
Yes.
And perhaps to you.
You see what happens.
Because as far as I'm aware, I am actually physically capable of this.
Probably.
So...
Conversation.
And yes, you hear this conversation happening on deck with some of the harpies going, "We didn't sign up for this.
I'm just waiting for the day.
No one go to the bathroom." Yes, I am true.
You just need to go as a pair, you're fine.
Don't think that will work. There's 2 murder hobos now.
No, you need to go as quads.
Quads.
Because, yeah, okay. You've got the dragon, the X-Beak, and the polar bear. Okay, as long as you go in 4s, you're okay.
We're not paying for their bloody.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure my electric breath will take care of 4 halflings in one go, right?
Shush you.
Well, in that case, maybe groups of 8.
You could take 8 out.
Who's gonna man the ship?
Could I take 8 out?
You could take out all of them if you wanted to.
Just peer over the side.
I tell them that I feel responsible to inform them that if they are going to the toilet, they need to go as the whole boatload together. If they don't want to be preyed upon by an axe-beak, a bear, or a dragon who they racially profiled unfairly.
They also look at these and go, "We're not here. We're just doing."
You know, all it would take from one of them was that dragons can be really lovely creatures, and I would change my attitude entirely, and they would be safe. But no, can any of them part with kind words for a child? No.
They do see Shard. They see scary dragon.
I'm a child.
Not to them.
I tell a few of them, I'm like, you realize you guys brought this on yourselves, right?
We go, "Scary dragon, scary dragon." They all look a bit manic.
I offer my services so I can
Go-
bodyguard them if they need to go to the
Go,
toilet.
go tell the dragon how pretty she is, and I guarantee you she will change her look.
Oh
I
yeah.
promise you.
Go on.
I will pay you a gold to go and say how pretty the dragon is.
And one of them says, "And I'll pay the funeral costs if that doesn't go well."
Does one of them take her up on the offer?
One of them does for the gold and the chance of having his funeral paid for. And he looks, to the side and goes.
What does he say?
He says in a very high pitch, "Scary dragon."
And I say, really? And I give him a gem.
And he passes out. Axbeak comes over and starts prodding him.
I prod the axe beak and say, no, not this one. He thinks I'm pretty.
Oh, sure, let him get the other one.
He clicks at you.
Yeah, look.
And then turns his head to the side and then pokes again.
Oh, no.
He doesn't understand you.
This one's
He don't
mine. I
understand
want him
you.
alive.
I'm like, no.
And he then clicks at you and then pokes again.
And I look at the axe beak and I poke at the axe beak and I'm like, you remember that coffee you really like?
Yes, he clicks at you. He says his head.
And I'm
You're-
like, you still would like that coffee every morning, yes? Makes you feel better.
He doesn't seem to really understand.
Yeah, he's heard there's no
I asked
language.
Gwindlewaffle for the special honey milk that we give to the axe beaker's coffee that has been sanitized away from having coffee in it. We've got a special milk for the axe beak. We've learned our lesson now. And we give the axe beak the honeyed milk, which is just honeyed milk.
And you hear half you go, honey milk, honey milk. There's
Who's-
honey milk. The halflings.
I offer the other halflings honeyed milk
They all
too.
line up. They say how pretty you are and how wonderful and beautiful you are.
They all get a minor gem. And
I don't think I want the gem. Just give him the honey milk.
Just
Don't
give him the honey milk.
I just give them the honey milk, yeah. But I do give Gwindlewaffle an extra gem for all the extra work.
Yeah, because sooner or later it'll be the wrong gem, and next thing you know we'll be down from 2.
Yeah, okay. No gems, just honeyed milk. With the exception of something nice with Gwindlewaffle that he
Okay.
thinks is nice.
So yes, he
So never shortchange my barista.
Yep.
2 rules in a dragon's book.
Don't shortchange your barista and make sure everyone thinks you're pretty.
Yeah. How do you know? It's like we're soulmates.
Yes.
No, go with the, oh yeah, we're soulmates.
And so considering Sheriff seems to be falling asleep, the Axbeak starts poking Sheriff.
Food.
I poke the
You
axe
need to
beak and
feed
say,
your axe beak.
even though she's grumpy, we don't want to kill her.
Have you got like some dead rations or something you can feed your axe beak? Or is your axe beak just not going to eat for a few days now?
I don't know.
Does anyone know what the
I suppose I
Meat.
could cast with animal.
Omnivore.
Is omnivore.
Yeah, he eats everything.
do we know what he's like? You know, lions will kill and then not eat for a couple of days.
Well, he never got to eat the whole body. He tried to share.
This axe beak has been eating every day.
So surely he should be on a starve day soon.
No.
Really? I don't think this axe beak has had a starve day in like
Yes.
6 years.
Well, that might be part of your problem.
I think the other half is he also wants to sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to hunt.
He's never had to hunt to actually eat. He's hunted to just because he can.
Just
Okay.
to point out laboratories are hunting grounds.
Yeah.
So as far as he's
Yeah,
concerned-
why would the axe beak hunt when lovely tunes over here would summon animals for it to eat?
Yeah, he's got 2 places he can go to. Either summoning of animals via song, or these places where people go and stand there for a while.
And sometimes he goes into the room itself and then just crawls his way up to the top and waits till they come in.
That's it.
Which room?
Lavatory.
Laboratories.
Not everyone looks up when they go into the lavatory. Sometimes there's an Axbeak.
Not everyone looks
I'm not
down
sure I
either,
want to
hiding.
go here, but do I actually need a lavatory? I'm guessing they're not built for a dragon.
No, generally not. They don't have room for those wings.
No, so I generally have to go and find somewhere private and...
You pee behind a bush.
Yeah.
Or up the tree.
Or up a tree.
Yeah. Depends on who's crossing underneath me and how much they've racially profiled me that day.
You're never going to let this go.
Well,
But to be fair, you played into their hands. He racially profiled you, and the first thing you did was,
I would like...
I'm going to look menacing and lick my lips at them.
No,
No,
I
you
tried Puss in
don't.
Boots first,
Yeah, but that was on the other
and then she whatevered it, as if I didn't matter,
Just gotta point out here.
To be fair,
and then they started telling horrible stories about my race.
I'm the angsty one, and I may swear at people, but I will not physically shit on people. Like, I have my boundaries.
I did not say I would shit on them though.
You literally just did.
No,
you said you
I said I might pee from the trees.
Whoever
I
might be
did
under
not
the
say
trees.
shit. I don't know.
Roll for aim.
Natural 20. Everyone gets hit.
Well, there's our captain. You're right.
I know I'm small at this moment, but I'm considering seriously shitting on some people right now. So, rather
To
than...
be fair, if you are one of these halflings and they have been eaten by dragons, they are fearful of dragons.
I just gave them honey milk.
But I'm going back to the beginning. Whether you give them Puss in Boots eyes or not, these are being preyed on by dragons.
I'm 6. I don't know
They
that.
don't know that either. They don't know that you're 6. They see you as a dragon.
I don't know that either. So perhaps some of my adult party, the people who are taking care of me, who are looking after my education and giving me the survival skills to survive as an adult dragon, should be pointing this out to all of us.
That's why I paid him a gold to tell him you were pretty.
Exactly. Someone stepped up.
By the time I was going to say something, you're on the top there going, you were!
Why are you unhappy? They all have honeyed milk. They all seem happy.
Why am I unhappy? Well, Martin mentioned the word, all of the crew are lining up. There is currently now no one driving this boat. That's why I'm unhappy.
And you're sitting there watching most of them drink themselves and then falling asleep after a
Exactly.
nice full belly.
That's why I'm asking
It's
who
not
is
that
driving
kind of
this
honeyed
boat.
milk.
Well, they like honey milk and they're
How
sleepy.
do we drive this boat? How do we drive this boat? I don't know, probably. How do we drive this boat?
Okay, that would be a profession check.
Oh, God.
Pressure check? Oh, what's that?
Oh, sorry, the equivalent of, do you have tools, water vehicle?
Nope. I'm a fire genasi. Why would I have water vehicle?
You could learn the, because that is one of the tools you can learn to use.
I'm a fire genasi. Why would I learn water vehicle?
Really?
I can't drive a boat, but as a dragon, I think that's not surprising.
Does natural 20 count for anything?
Yes, apparently, you
Apparently Zal
just
can drive the
move this round thing this way and that way, and you pull this thing that way and that way, and then you yell at people, and that seems to be how it works.
Yes.
I start doing that then.
Sure, that works.
And apparently you should be steering things with the gnomes playing lots of alarming music to get everyone out of your way.
I was going for kind of flight of the Valkyries thing.
It's like constantly at 2 times speed.
I can't do Flight of the Bumblebees.
Okay, so you find yourself moving rapidly from side to side as Zal is trying to figure out how to actually steer this thing.
You don't know how to steer it, but you're steering it.
And you're watching Cushion doing this whole and he has this such a happy look on his face every time you make him roll across the deck.
I just stick my head out over the side,
What
take
is
in
this
the air, let my wings flap.
What is this session?
Go
This is a great session. What are you talking about?
Go faster!
I'm going on the deck before waves end up on the side.
Okay. As you head on the deck, you hear a few things saying, "What's going on?" And you keep walking on the deck.
Yep.
So, another piloting roll because you're in control.
Oh, no.
How many rerolls do we have left?
Lots, hopefully.
14.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's alright. I got a 19.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna need
Okay.
it.
So
I'm presuming this is flat check, or can I actually add something?
you can add your intelligence.
Plus 4. So 23.
So yes, you manage to actually keep control of the vehicle. You figured out what those doodads and levers and all those other different things that halflings have put in there to just annoy people.
Just annoy so that they do nothing.
A lot of things do nothing.
I trot up next to Zal and
They're more used to wake the crew up and have the crew do stuff, except the crew's actually got to be paying attention to actually help.
I whistle my axe beak and tell them to
It's
run a few of the crew awake so we can actually like
No.
your axe.
Yeah, you're pointing at crew?
you know you've got a dragon that knows not to eat the.
Oh, okay, no one else.
Or you have a fire genasi that can literally just go.
You're downstairs.
You walked downstairs on it.
I did.
Yeah, fine. I'll ask Cal Chris, can you wake some of the crew so I don't crash the ship?
I go and start putting crew members.
Okay, crew members are looking at you sleepily going, honey stuff was nice.
Honey stuff
Sugar
was
rush.
nice. Ship about to go bang.
And they start all running around in a panic.
Oh my
So everyone you wakes up another one, which wakes up another two, which wakes up another three, and suddenly you got halflings everywhere running, waking each other up.
Yeah.
And
At
Cushing's
least
now
I
happy
didn't
again.
eat them.
He's watching gnomes, so halflings run everywhere, and gnomes playing the equivalent of Benny Hill music.
It's not helping you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hoping someone takes over before my next check. No, don't say that.
And Captain sort of stumbles up towards you, sort of looking a little cross-eyed.
Oh god, you're the captain.
Come on, there's nothing alcoholic in that drink.
No, but it's a lot of sugar for them.
Yeah.
It was a high sugar drink.
It's
why the,
honey.
I
Good honey.
rest my hand on her and
So I've got this.
no. Cast Lesser Restoration and hope to get rid of
Wow,
the
really?
the super of the sugar.
Okay.
And
She shakes her head a little bit and goes, that was good honey.
yeah, okay, yeah, good shit.
Okay. What you done do that? And she's and basically everyone sort of fills up. Just tilt a little bit to the side and you feel it tilt before as you hear this scraping sound as it goes along the side of another boat.
Oh no. Have we damaged it?
Possibly, but it's like, wasn't me! Not my fault!
Right. I don't know if I should go hide now.
So we still only have the captain who's actually running this. Everyone else on the deck.
And you can hear yelling orders to the other halflings who are, running around busily doing everything. That seem to be working at double speed.
Sugar.
Yay, sugar. And yes, that was worth the Lesser Restoration slot. Thank you very much.
Driven it, you're doing fine.
Yeah, even before my dice were like, oh, that was the 2 good rolls for tonight. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
That would have been.
I'm surprised I got an 18 out of mine.
Okay,
So
so.
my next
Smell of
roll
a
after
sugary
that was like
drink.
2.
I've done second level spells on my axe speak bloody coffee, so leave me alone.
As of why, because that's just a problem, okay? That's just a problem, okay?
It's not a problem, I perpetuate.
Captain Elf is not a problem.
Yes,
Not a
Captain being sleepy in the middle is a problem. Thank you very much.
You were driving it fine. Not a problem.
I wouldn't want to risk my
I could walk back under the deck without falling over. You were fine.
yeah.
So another.
I think there might be a difference in
What's fine and
our
what's not.
perceptions of words such as fine and
Oh yeah, definitely, because apparently to him, the axe speak is fine.
exactly.
And
Your axe speak's a shitstorm, okay?
And me driving a boat with no knowledge of boats is also fine.
Fine.
Yeah,
How bad could it be?
I'm telling you, there's like 5 different versions of the meaning of fine in
Listen.
the group alone.
At the time you were driving the boat, there was no problem. If you hit something, there was a problem.
You know, because
But
you
you
did
didn't. But you didn't hit
in the
anything.
middle of like
Sounds
20
very
people
Russian.
just chopping them all down and she was
Whatever.
saying, I'm
Your actually
fine.
eating things is a problem.
9 times out of 10, no problem. What about that 1 in 10? Problem.
Problem, exactly. As soon as you hit something, then there's a problem. You didn't hit anything, there was no problem.
No. It's in Russia. Actually, it speaks you. It just in anywhere.
No,
actually,
no.
it's
In
you.
Russia, in Russia, you eat the axe speak, okay? In any other country, the axe speak eats you, okay?
I agree with Josh on that. In Russia, pretty much everything else will eat you.
Okay, so you end up being on the river for a day and a half, which is quite fast considering.
It's supposed to be 3 days minimum.
Yep.
Yeah.
They decided not to stop. They just pushed right on. Apparently, no one wanted to use the facilities until after you were safely on dock.
I offered to bodyguard them.
Yeah, they don't know if you're just lighting them up for the axe speak or not. They don't trust you.
even though
These
I'm a
people have
paladin.
serious trust issues.
They do, yes.
And I seriously hate the axe beak.
Do they like me any more since the honeyed milk?
They do like you more than they did before, but they still don't trust anyone.
Okay.
Well, last time they trusted people, they lost the entire culture.
Okay, so
Well,
that's,
yeah,
just,
okay,
that's just
that's
their
fair.
behaviour.
And that was dwarves.
I tell them I'm sorry they lost me an entire
This
culture.
time they trusted somebody who was lost their entire ship.
They did, yes.
Well, they didn't trust us so much as
What I'd like to
negotiated
think, what I'd like
the
to think is
passage
going through their
without
head is that,
fully inquiring what they're in for.
what I'd like to think in their head is that all the crew have now been drugged, the ship has been hijacked, and
That is not how it happened.
well, depends on how you look at it.
Well, exactly. My perspective is that I offered some very hard-working halflings a drink that they asked for because they came up to me and said honeyed milk with question mark, and I said I have honeyed milk. They expressed a desire to have honey milk. No one forced them to
However,
drink
a
honey
different viewpoint of this is these scary adventurers have hijacked their ship, and if they didn't drink honey milk, they would die. And they've now all been drugged, and their ship got hijacked.
I see that as being a incorrect and highly
In the meantime, while these two are arguing
biased
about the
interpretation of what actually happened. Intention matters here, my friends.
It's just an opinion of what happened again.
Right, we
Not
have
saying whether it's true or not, just
I-
saying it's an opinion.
informed Chevelle very seriously and greatly that we have.
Oh no, Chevelle's not saying this.
We have a vast range of
Would be an interesting discussion from the
At
panel.
least we can both agree on one thing, and that the axe beak's a problem.
But I like honey, yeah.
Yeah, I understand you like playing with it, but it's a problem.
In what way?
Murder, hoboing, everything kind of
Yeah, that is a problem.
thing. We can agree on that one.
Me?
Em, you being outvoted, we're gonna kill off the axe beaks.
No! No! Don't kill XP! Dragon use lightning if you kill XP, and not on the XP.
Sorry, just the fact I got both of these two.
You even got a reaction out of Stefan, who's so tired he can barely do anything. There's like, don't really mind, don't really mind.
He's my play buddy! I'm teaching him not to kill strangers?
Kill friends instead.
Great.
Em
I'll
can vouch.
teach him how to
Em-
kill normal animals.
Em can vouch for this. My family is well known for pushing as many buttons as possible and getting the best
Sorry.
reactions. So the fact that I could twist the whole scenario, the opposite of what Ariana was thinking, I could push her buttons to the point where we could get that reaction, and then I could go. We can both agree to the. So I could also again twist it. We can both agree the axe beak's the problem. Turn to Em and say we're killing off the axe beak and still get both reactions.
Well, because no one wants to kill off the actually except for you, you murder hobo. It could be a problem. We might have to murder you.
Again, I got the reaction I wanted.
Don't worry, I'm sure stories will start rocking up about how people keep turning up with a missing leg.
I'm sure there's already rumors about that.
I'm not surprised.
But what
I'm
I really want
seriously
is a
surprised
twist where it turns out to
that
be
your axe beak hasn't got a bounty in like.
5 countries.
and it
Five
turns out
different
you're
countries.
just giving him the leg.
5 provinces.
I wouldn't be surprised if we went back to wherever we've been.
That's mean,
There are
right?
posters up saying
Could it
axe
work?
beak wanted.
You don't know.
Filing that one away so that I can forget it in like 2.5 seconds.
Let's record it.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that my memory works any better.
I slipped the goal of another 5 coins for the damage to the ship.
Captain goes, yeah, I think we heard that one.
Yeah, no, I think you did too.
But the crew will probably need a week to sleep it off.
Yes, the dragon drugged you.
The dragon did not drug anyone. There's nothing drugging about honey and milk.
I'm more concerned that your honey mead, or whatever it was, honey milk, was more effective than a mass sleeping spell. An entire crew of at least 20
It is not my fault that Grindel Waffle is a broom, my
my stuff.
That's fine. I'm just taking it on the list of.
It is your fault. You're offering everyone.
I need milk.
Hey, it's a soul designed to make the
It doesn't say
axe beak
axe
calm
beak
down.
asleep, it just calms it down. How am I supposed to know it and knock them all out?
Because they're like a quarter of the size of the axe beak.
I gave them little cups.
Doesn't matter.
That's fine. We now know we will not do it
I
again.
still can't figure out how I have still worked out to be the villain here.
Warm milk, which is known to put, like people.
No one's
I don't know.
No one's
Jigga.
to blame. No one's to blame. We're just happy.
It's not blame, it's just something to add to the list of things not to do.
Yes.
Hey, pilot, would you like a drink of honey
Add
milk?
to list of things not to do. Throw mystical items into Forge. Don't mess around with the character over there.
Yep.
Don't
Be
give
careful what you wish for.
honey milk to crewmates.
While on duty.
Well,
Don't take the asbestos boots off the horse.
Don't damn those twice in one game.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't.
Damn God's twice in one game.
You definitely don't do that.
You haven't done
Don't
that yet.
try and.
No,
Don't
but I'm about to
try
put in a
and,
complaint to my god. I'm
fix
feeling
aging
very
in a place where it hasn't
discomfortable.
seen sunlight
set
in 3
upon.
years,
3 years? I think you mean like
3
300
decades,
years.
maybe more.
There's a long list of goes. It's still growing every adventure.
You have to start writing all the don'ts.
Don't protect Cam, dude. She can deal with herself.
We learned it the hard way.
I've given up on
Oh
her.
yeah, Kendra knows how to steer boats. She's spent over a year on a boat.
I know.
And she was sleeping the entire time. She was happy.
She used to post, so she's just like.
Then she gets up and goes, "That was a nice restful trip.
I
I got to stretch out for a while."
Missing.
I feel Cam doing on all
Her feet dangling
all
over
the
the edge.
mean things everyone have been saying about me.
Shall we kill her?
Not yet.
Including that.
I'm happy to kill anyone who's mean to you.
He was mean to me.
Sure you want me to kill her?
And she swore at me.
You want me to kill her?
And
I don't know why you were
I
like
was
he.
she
Yeah, I was about to say.
She.
was mean to me and she swore at me and it's all because I said good morning to that one and
I offered you a bed to sleep in
I
that
offered
morning.
I
I've
offered
been mean to you.
I offered beverages that the rest of the group had told me were fine because I'm not allowed to give coffee out to everybody, and then I get told off for that too.
It's all their fault, she said.
We didn't tell
It
you.
is.
We didn't tell you off. We just said
And then
fall back on the drugs.
They told me I was mean and that I ate people's.
Did you?
No.
You should try it. It can be nice. You eat
Tell
your
me
enemy.
more about this.
You eat your enemy and you become stronger by it.
So if people swear at me and call me names and tell stories about me, are they my enemy?
I don't know if you eat them, then yes.
What's the best way to cook them?
Lightning works well.
Really?
Yeah.
What about spice?
No, this is Cam.
Well, you spice them first and then you lightning them, or you lightning them and then spice them. Either way, it works well.
What kind of spice?
Well, you got honey. That can
Oh,
be
I
a
have
topping.
honey. I have lots
Just
of
top it with
honey.
honey afterwards. I'm sure it will work fine. Your honey meat is a good, drink
Like
to go with it.
slow glaze, where you rotate them.
That would work.
Are you planning first-degree murder right now or something?
No, Cam just being a bad influence.
Yeah.
I am merely weighing up my options for the next time I feel victimized.
Well, if you're going to weigh it up properly, make sure the stakes have enough strength for the body you're going to burn. And then you've got the proper weighting done there, so when they turn, they don't fall off. Last thing you want to do is drop them in the fire.
Oh, I see.
Well, they get too crispy.
Chauvel will be the fire, okay?
That's a good idea. That's an excellent idea.
You Chauvel as a fire.
Yeah. It's a good, steady source.
I mean that's what you've been doing since you joined the party.
No.
You've been roasting marshmallows on my head,
On the
using me
one
as
occasion.
a campfire.
You're on fire, it's cold. Do you want me to not sleep next to you?
You basically will turn me into a makeshift oven at one stage.
No, I didn't.
You're talking
No,
about
you will. Yeah, you
discussing it. She did offer.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's trying to twist it. She offered. You just take her up on the offer. I'm sure paladin cooking someone is not a bad thing.
I'm a confusing person.
Calcrix doesn't understand all these adults. He's finding them too much to take.
Neither does Cambu, because Cambu just kills him. It's either alive or dead. No need to worry
Everyone's
about
having a
anything
lot of
else.
fun for the first time
If
in a long
anyone's a
time.
bad influence on the axe speaker, Cam do.
Oh, fuck it, probably can.
And suddenly now I feel closer to Candy. She's the only one who didn't call me a ratbag.
I don't even
And Cam...
You cussed at me and grumpy towards me. You're accusing me of drugging people.
No, I'm accusing your coffee meister of drugging people. Thank you very much, not you.
You were accusing me of drugging people.
I was accusing your object of
After-
that belongs to you, yes.
After all I did was stare at them while I was telling stories and try not to make my tummy grumble too much. And that was me.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything, that's the life thing.
I was just saying, depending on the viewpoint, okay? I understand that your feelings were hurt by these
My
halflings.
feelings was hurt very much, and nobody stood up for me except for Zal. Zal at least told them that if they said that I was pretty, then they would see that I was actually a really generous, nice person. You called me a drug dealer, and you swore at me. And I'm 6, I don't think that's acceptable.
Saying the dragon thing who was threatening to eat his gnomes until Zara said there.
I was not threatening to eat
and now
the
planning on
gnomes.
roasting, and now planning on roasting
I
party
was
members.
merely showing them what happens when they racially profile someone, and that is to
And
behave
now,
the way they have been profiled. I
and
was
now,
not
and now
going
you are
to
listening,
eat them.
and now you are
The
listening
only
to Cam
reason
do.
Zara helped out was because you threatened to eat them.
I did not threaten to eat them. I sat at a safe distance from them and licked my lips. That is not a threat to eat. A threat to eat
To
something.
them it could have been.
I was at a distance from them. I sat at a safe distance from them, and I merely listened to their stories while I was feeling hungry.
So, think of this as the halflings, okay? So, you
You
are
are
a very
narrow
dangerous.
with the bow at a distance, it's okay, right? Because
Yeah, exactly that.
it's still gonna hit you.
I was not holding a bow and an arrow. I'm a freaking dragon. You turning me into a weapon.
You got lightning.
No, we're saying. I'll explain it to you this way. Halflings are scared of you. It's not you. It's what's happened to them.
I tried to be nice
I
to them, and they
understand.
were still mean back.
I understand, but licking your lips, even from a safe distance, can be treated as, I don't know, say one of your poachers, who's at a safe distance, but you see them as a threat still.
I was hungry. I had no
But licking your lips at the halflings who are scared of you.
I was listening to their stories to distract me from my hunger.
Cambu comes over the shoulder and says, you should eat one and it will lessen the hunger.
Don't listen.
I'm confused. I'm going to bed.
I know she's a princess, but don't listen to that.
I'm confused. I'm going to bed. I need to process all of this. I am 6 after all.
We've had a rough day.
So Cambu tells you a nice bedtime tale
Yay.
of
What's she tell me?
Roasting
I
party
listen
members
rapidly.
and
so she tells you a story of adventure of basically of sail on the ocean, catching things and then roasting them and eating them
Like sea creatures.
and other things. Anything,
Like what
anything you
other-
catch from the water you can eat.
So sea creatures?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not
sea-
talking people.
Sea creatures.
creatures on sea.
Is she talking like fish and sea monsters?
She sort of glazes over that part.
Okay. I presume she's talking fish and sea monsters.
Well, in a world like this, even this fish and sea monsters can talk.
I ask what that means. If an animal can talk, does that mean that it's still okay to eat it?
Don't let it wet that. Take it from me.
She shrugs.
Will you talk? Is it okay to eat you?
If you kill me, sure.
Why would I kill you?
Because you want to eat me?
But don't you want to live?
Yeah.
So surely you don't want me to kill you.
No, but if you really wanted to eat me, I couldn't stop you if you killed me.
I don't understand.
Well, you're my friend, so if you kill me, you can eat me.
I'm confused.
Don't listen to Cam do.
Stop listening to Cam
Yeah,
do.
stop listening to Cam.
Stop listening to Martin's version of Camdo, okay?
In my childlike mind, I cannot understand why it is okay to eat Camdo, who is my friend.
The funny thing is, Sue would not play Camdo like this.
She probably would actually.
She would definitely go on the murder hoboing with the crewmates.
Oh yeah.
Where are we right now?
You're arriving in Darwin City.
Okay, have we got to a hotel?
You're about to start heading off to the night trip where you've got rooms.
Okay. I walk on ahead and check in and go up to my room.
Mm-hmm. You've got your own room.
I do, and me and Grindelwolf will stay there for the rest of the night. That's where we are. I'm contemplating.
I did.
I'm also praying to my dragon god to ask him for guidance in these matters.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't understand.
Oh,
And I'm right now giving him a sincere soliloquy of
Your
my
dragon
trip
god's gonna say,
and all the things I don't understand, and telling him that I don't understand and I wish I had parents. I'm like, I wish I had dragon parents or parents that could tell me what it is that's the right thing
give
to
me a
do.
knowledge religion roll.
Me? Oh, I think I'm gonna go for this one.
The one you can't
oh,
read easily.
the black dice, yes! Evil.
I think it's an 11. I might re-roll that though.
Okay.
Can I re-roll that?
You can re-roll that.
Oh fuck, no.
You take the better. You take the better.
So the 11.
Mm-hmm.
So then what is your religion?
I don't know if I've got religion.
I think it's wisdom based, I think.
I think it is wisdom.
Plus 2.
No, wait, no, it's not. It's,
Religion is intelligence based.
Oh, okay. That's different. That's quite different.
what's your religion? If you don't have religion, what's your plus of intelligence?
Plus 3. So it's the same actually. No, plus 3.
Have you got religion?
No. Intelligence is plus 3. No, am I reading from the right thing? Okay, so this is not a saving throw, is
No,
it?
it's not.
No, okay, so it's plus 0 then.
So you got an 11.
What's the saving? How's the saving throw differ from this?
It's normally protection against spells.
Oh, okay, alright. So when it goes down to senses and it's like plus 4 perception and that, when do you add those?
Well, that's the your normal perception. So if you're looking or trying to determine things, you have a plus 4 to the roll.
So I've got skills perception plus 5, then I've got senses perception plus 4.
That's probably got a mistake there. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It'll have
okay.
to be fixed.
Oh, okay, alright. So it's not two different things.
Something I'll fix over Christmas.
Well, do you know I've actually got persuasion?
Yeah.
Plus 6.
Probably.
I could have rolled
You
higher
could
than
have-
a
you
21 with the
You could have.
halfling. I didn't realise that. Anyway, so if it's based on intelligence and it's not a saving throw, then it's plus 0. So I've just got an 11. So I probably don't get to talk to my god.
You have a long talk, and you're sure he's listening, but he might be busy right now. I'm sure he'll get back to you.
Pity he
The
can't
magic-
give
the
me a
magic 8 ball says
sign of
guiding my
what
ass.
to do and reassurance.
Well, you normally have to go to a dragon cleric to ask that sort of thing.
How do I do that?
Go to where the dragons worship.
Where do the dragons worship here?
Probably not here.
Probably not in the end.
Is there anywhere in the
I
town?
think
that
you
they
have to go.
might?
I think you have to go north.
You're not exactly sure because you've never been there.
Can I ask the innkeeper if there's any places where the dragons go?
You could, and he'd look at you and go, I don't know. I've never talked to dragons before besides you.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're the best dragon I've talked to. If all dragons are like you, dragons would be nice.
that makes me happy. I ask him if he's got any desserts.
I do. I have Sugary Death, and Creamy Delight.
What are they?
Sugary Death is 7 different types of sugar, all mixed together to look like it is a pile of a tree with little presents all around it.
Oh, are the presents chocolates?
No, they're all sugar.
They're just all sugar.
Yeah, we haven't got any chocolate in that one. It's all different types of sugar.
Can I have strawberries added to the bottom?
We can add strawberries to the bottom.
What's the other one? The creamy delight?
And the other one is the Creamy Delight. It is 3 types of cream with some lemon and some custard and some apricot.
Can how big a dish do they come in?
Well, they come in normally they come in a certain serving size for 10. Well, I think that would be just 1 serve for you.
I want one of each, please.
1 serve of each.
Yes, please.
1 dragon serve or 1 actual serve.
1 dragon serve.
Okay. So no one else is getting desserts for tonight.
Oh, and a little serve for Grindelwald.
He takes a little bit off each one and puts them into little bowls for you, and then just pushes the desserts
I
over to you.
put Grindelwald up onto the
So
stool.
we're in the
Yeah. Well, actually, you went to the inn where you guys were still walking there. So
Yeah,
that's good.
well, obviously we go into
And you see the dragon eating away at dessert.
I'm eating dessert and talking to Grindelwald.
That's okay. I'm asking the barkeep if there's any room so we can...
Yes, your room is still held. Redarian has reserved
I've
your
already
rooms for
claimed
you.
mine.
Oh, lovely. So we've already got rooms. Okay. I'm running up to my room.
It's got your name on the door.
Lovely.
It's even gilded and everything. And your holy symbol of your gods underneath it.
Perfect. I'm going to...
We never even have time to do that.
I'm going to watch the holy symbol, say a prayer, go in and meditate, basically.
Yep. And there's a little shrine to your god sitting there.
Perfect. I'm going to sit in front of my shrine and basically go into deep prayer and meditation.
I'm gonna keep eating my
If anyone interrupts me, my goodness.
And when you shut the door, all outside noises seem to go away.
Good.
Even the sound of the gnomes playing their music just fades away.
Oh.
First time in weeks.
Yeah, I know, right? No murder hoboing, axe big, no random
Oh no,
noise.
he's still here.
Oh no, don't worry, I understand that. But currently in my room I have peace and quiet and I can pray to my God.
Bad things happen.
No, good things will happen. I will finally become one with my God who I've been neglecting probably for about 6 sessions now. Because I haven't had a goddamn chance to have this peace and
One more goddamn!
Goddamn!
You goddamned it!
So, while you're in the middle of getting some of your frustrations out, the room just warms.
Good.
And the altar lights up.
Oh, here we go.
I feel I need to go and clean my milk jugs right now.
And as you're feeling this frustration, you hear this godly voice in your head. Frustration's my daughter, I see.
Yes.
Would you like to, discuss it with a shoulder to lean on?
Where will I begin?
Wherever you like. I have time.
We'll start off with the axe beak.
And what has it done this time?
What hasn't it done this time?
He doesn't know about the murders in the city, keep in mind, so shush.
Every time that I see it, it's got blood around its lips. I hate to think of what it is murdered in which time. And it's been probably wandering through the city, getting poor innocent people.
Can you prove any of that?
No, but that is my assumption at this stage. I have been meaning to sit down and have a silent prayer with you. But wherever I go, it's either been storming, or we've had music playing, and I couldn't get any peace and quiet.
You know, you need a stone that gets you a level of peace.
Don't get me started on stones as well.
Meditation stone.
I'm sure he's got one now. He just rubs it and someone else sees his thoughts.
I can't do my goddamn job of protecting Camdu because Camdu runs off and murders another village of people, and then comes back going, look at what I've done. I'm like, great, good on you. Meanwhile, we still haven't done what we had to do here.
So you're dealing with 2 murderers. This is what you're telling me. You know they're murderers. You can prove it.
She presumes my bloody axe speaks murder.
Because
I know your ex being psychotic. I'll say that much. You have not worked on that at all.
I so have.
You have not worked on that at all. Good XP for being psychotic. Let me clean up your psychosis.
let me make you all nice and shiny after that good work you've done.
Your XP is so psychotic. And you have not trained it well.
And so, what is your intention with these? Do you have proof you can take to your authorities?
There's no proof that I can take to my authorities. I am just getting rid of frustration at this stage. I needed someone to talk to.
That is fine.
I
Talk
needed a
away.
counseling session.
And you've got to let you vent. And vent. And vent.
Yes.
Smoke come from his ears.
Possibly.
Just let me know that the
And every now and then, Chauffeur's stone just lights up.
I have also the problem. I'm being haunted by an arrow.
So the soul of the woman you killed by mistake.
Yes. But the misuse of it, you.
I feel like you're saying through the stone, if you're going to vent, can you open a window?
Yeah.
You hear that in the back of your head.
No, my room's completely silent. I went with my god.
And he's got the
I'm
stone.
concerned about the smoke coming out.
It's like burning your pocket.
Ow, that hurts.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, dear.
Kitty cat.
Yeah, I'll just put my stone in the fire and then take that and see the writing on it.
Well,
I
you put your
understand
phone
what my
in that
character
thing
has
and
done
just
in
lights
the
up the
past
fireplace
was
for you.
wrong.
That's useful.
However, the threatening and misuse of said cursed arrow is pissing me off.
You're happy, aren't you? Yeah, you are.
And then probably the rant goes on for about 30 minutes.
It's the end of the cat.
You have an entire night of ranting.
Never mind, that's probably about accurate.
Take the end of the cat.
Okay, so Chauvel is ranting and your stone's lighting up the fireplace nicely.
Yeah, that's great.
Kindling just immediately sparks up, you know.
But it's just a stone in there, doesn't need any logs.
Oh god, that would be so awesome. The next morning a kitten turns up. You gods giving you a little fire kitten to cuddle so that you don't feel so bad.
The only thing that's giving me souls is the fireworks at this stage.
And Solus probably whispers in your ear, I can see that.
In fact, I don't want to leave this city. I have a shrine to my god. I just want to sit here in peace and quiet.
We're leaving you behind then?
So what is Zal doing now that you've reached the Knight's River here? And you see Chauvel stomp upstairs while Calcrix is drowning her sorrows in some big piles of sugar.
We need lemon.
And you sort of see the head come up and it's completely covered in various cake and custard and sugary treats.
We have
and
moods going right now. Aggressive, depressive. What else do you? What do you want to be today? Now.
I'm not depressive, I'm actually quite happy.
And you can see that the brewmeister right beside her is happily munching away, and his small little thing is taking him a lot longer to eat through his than the dragon to get through hers.
I offer you some.
Brewmeister hands you a spoon, so you just scrape it off the top of her head. I'm sure it will be the same.
Thanks.
He takes a little bit and puts it in his bowl.
Just make sure the Axbeak doesn't get me that. I'm gonna go make sure this Axbeak.
I don't know where your Axbeak is at the moment. I'm in the inn.
Yeah, I know. I put him in the stables, but I'm actually make sure that he stays in the stables and he's entertained in the stables. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
You need a ward. some sort of incantation that makes him stay where you put him?
Yeah, it's called sleep, but I'm
Cool stasis.
You go and check in the stables?
Pardon?
You go and check in the stables?
I'm going to check the stable.
Okay, so strangely enough, he's hanging from the rafters sleeping.
Oh, well, for half a second before you said sleeping, he's hanging from the rafters. Oh.
With a leg in his mouth.
What does he hang upside down like a bat?
He does it. Every time you come and see him, he does something different. He has one. He opens one eye slightly to see you, and then closes it again, and just does his whole sleeping thing.
Okay. She's naughty. Break out of these places.
He's quite good at climbing.
I contemplate how I'm going to entertain the axe beak when I'm not around.
Perhaps
maybe I pray to my god and ask what the hell I can do about my axe beak to make him slightly less murderous.
Something tells me this is going to be a very religious session.
I'm more concerned if the stable hands on you.
Yeah, I'll probably warn them to sleep. Just don't go to the door here. It's fine. Make sure you lock the door. But that might not help you. Check in the lavatory first. Make sure there's not a...
There is a lavatory right next to the stalls.
Put an out of water sign on it.
yeah.
And the roof of the lavatory is missing.
Is he conveniently hanging over the...
Near it.
Yeah.
Put an out of order sign on the lavatory. In fact, get some hay and block that shit up so it really is out of order.
I'm kind of concerned the stable hand to go up to the manager and ask, can we get some more water because you get out of the place.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit at a loss. I know he likes eating things, but yeah, the paladin might be slightly right. He's getting a bit bad.
He loves doing things. It's his favorite thing, and you praise him every time.
I
Perhaps you need to get yourself a newspaper, roll it up, just keep it on you so you can smack him every time he does it.
Yeah, but he's so quick, like he's bloody ninja. Because my goddess is a goddess of nature, right?
Yep. And believes in the circle of life.
Oh, of course she does. Yeah, but he takes the circle of life and like cuts it in half.
How do you know he's not listening to your god every time? She says, it is that one's time. Please take its life. So the axe beak goes, yes, mistress.
I could ask her. I asked my god. I'm like, how can I help my axe?
So you're gonna do it in the stables or in your room?
I think maybe with the axe beak present.
Probably.
That way he's not off killing you.
Yeah. I settle down near the axe beak and I'm watching it.
He starts doing the whole wing dance upside down for you.
Of course he does. And I ask Artemis to keep an eye on him as well.
That was just sort of, moving behind you to keep an eye on.
Yep. And I start praying to my god.
Give me a religion roll.
Can I reroll that?
You can reroll that. What's it on?
That's a 5. And I think I have a religion of like 6, I think. Like 10. Where is... Oh no, that's better.
Better? Not ideal?
It's more than the 13 I've been getting most of the session.
Did you get 20 or higher?
I got 17.
17. It's a lot better than 13.
Yes.
Okay, so you start your prayers. You can sort of hear your
Pray
God
to your
is
God.
listening. What do you want to ask your God?
How can I help my axe beak not shorten the life of...
So you're admitting your axe beak's a problem now.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
You are.
The paladin thinks he eats too many people. Which
He doesn't eat people, comes back.
Well, he rips off their legs, so like...
It's completely different to eating people.
How
Eating
often,
portions of
how
people.
often do those people live after he does that, though?
Well, he normally kills them first.
Oh, exactly.
And then he rips the leg off and brings it to you because apparently that's the trophy you prefer.
How do I convince my axe beak I don't want these
That's
trophies?
like
He needs to
Either that
bring you
less.
flowers. That's what
Hey
he needs
Alexa,
to
how
do.
do I train an axe beak?
He's only doing what you trained him to do.
No, but he does it too often.
Tries to please you because you've always seemed to be pleased every time he brings you one.
Someone needs to retrain him to be pleased when he brings her flowers. No, you're a him, Alan.
Yes.
Yeah, him flowers.
And apparently the manlier the leg, the better.
Is that because he killed them all first? Pretty sure it's all.
Well, you seem to like the muscles.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a loss. I don't mean to praise him for it, but like having an axe beak walk around bloody after he does it every single time.
So you're looking for ways to make him not look bloody after he's done it? Is that what you're asking me for?
That and maybe him doing that less because he doesn't really need to kill that often.
He doesn't need to kill at all, he does it to please you.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong with your relationship with your ex, but you really need to
Something's
sort out
wrong.
this communication.
He kills for sport, not for any other reason.
You need to let your axe beak go.
No, we like the axe beak. Just don't
understand,
want
I
him to be
understand.
murderous.
I understand you guys like the axe beak, but again, if he's killing the sport,
Is there a way I
that's
can...
what best to be not from the party.
Surely we can teach the axe beak to collect flowers or something instead.
Yeah, is there another object that I can
Shoes.
train him to fetch?
Left
that I'll
shoes.
praise him for. That's not
You're
human
gonna rip
bodies.
off the left leg with the shoe on it.
Well, you sort of hear a bit of a sigh in the background with...
Point purses.
He has had many years of being praised for bringing you back legs.
I know.
Coin purses.
It's very hard to train him otherwise because most other objects will require him to kill something first. Because he thinks killing the thing and bringing back a trophy from the dead thing is the thing you want. So if you get him to bring back flowers, he'll kill someone for the flowers and bring you the flowers out
He's
using someone
killing the
else.
flowers.
Yes, but he wants to kill an actual person. That's what he thinks. That's what he's been trained to do. He's been trained to kill
Well, he
people.
needs to be trained not to kill people then.
Well, I mean, technically it will come in handy, but...
There'll come a time when actually having him kill people will help you. Just that, not right now.
Yes. And it's the
What's up, Therion?
not right now part that I'm having a
Therion.
problem with.
Maybe you should play with your XP a little more often.
Do you give it enough time and attention?
It seems to be thinking you're giving your horse more attention than you're giving it. Which is why it's been getting more legs for you of late.
What's up, Therion?
Okay.
It's interesting he's not getting no more horse legs.
No, because she's trained to kill people. She's specifically targeted people as its prey of choice. So it will only kill people.
Is this true?
It will actually bring back small animals that are living for you to kill. But it will actually kill people and rip their legs off because you want the legs.
Why have you taught it to kill people?
That was her plan.
It's an ambush predator, and it would be useful in tactical settings, but it's taken it too literally.
You really need to give it a
Your
stand
axe
down
beak is an
mode.
intelligence of 8! What do you think it was gonna do?
You need to give it a stand down mode. This is it's okay to kill people, but outside of this mode, not okay to kill people.
Yeah.
Again, intelligence of 8.
I think
Okay.
intelligence is probably 3.
So,
Not happy with you if it's not in these
I think
circumstances.
I have
doesn't understand
the
that.
card photograph somewhere.
It knows kill or not kill. Just
Really
in
needs
general.
to not kill.
So you're saying for its entire life it doesn't kill. That's the intelligence of 3. It's either kill for its entire life or it doesn't kill for its entire life.
Like, when we're talking intelligence of 3, we're talking intelligence of a dog?
But,
The intelligence of a slug.
So I would suggest that perhaps you want to raise the intelligence out of the dog, because the dog at least gets when it's supposed to retrieve the bird and kill it, and when it's not.
Well, it brings back live rabbits for you to kill.
Yeah, bring back dinner.
They're just bringing back
Yeah, but
people,
kills
and that's
humans.
going to be a problem at some point.
It brings back the legs of people.
Well, the rest was just too ungainly for it to carry.
Like, is there a solution to this?
Let it run
There's always a
free.
solution.
Let it run
That doesn't
free.
involve killing the Axbeak?
No, let it just let
That
it run
is a solution. It's not the best
free.
solution, but it is a solution.
Like, can he be retrained?
He can be, but
Let it
it's,
do its healing ways in nature.
Yeah, but it's
Not
gonna
being
just
serious.
kill people because it's been trained since it was a hatchling.
But if you leave it in a jungle,
There are tribes people.
there'll be no tribes people around
There'll
to
be
worry
no
about.
tribes people left.
Eventually, and then we keep moving closer to civilization, killing
or
everyone in the
go
way.
find another horde of axe base. Rekindle it with its family.
It
That-
killed
that could
it
be
killed
worse.
his brother.
It could,
Literally.
it could
No, I know.
teach
Then
the
it's
rest
the
of
alpha male.
I'm not gonna
but
do
it
the
could teach the
Axbeak.
rest of the Axbeak tribe to kill people.
No, it's an intelligence of 3. It won't teach anything.
I'm pretty sure they would pack up and like just take off villages.
Alright.
With the leader of intelligence of, I don't see that happening.
Are we getting anywhere with this?
Well, wisdom of is higher, but their intelligence is lower.
Yeah, essentially, I know I trained it to kill people. I don't mind that fact, but it's not doing that when I wanted to, and that's kind of what I want to fix.
Now, did you actually specify when you wanted to kill people?
What? Okay.
I thought I did,
Yeah.
but as I said, I think it took that too literally.
Yeah, it is a bird.
I know he's a bird.
And birds try to please you.
I know.
And every time you look down, it tries to go kill something for you.
Down.
Yeah,
Like
every time you look
unhappy.
sad or unhappy or stressed about something.
Oh.
So they're all
Trying
things
to cheer
that
you up.
all these things were trying to cheer you up.
Oh, okay. So I'm just
So-
gonna let him know a bit more often that like I'm happy and that he doesn't need to kill people for me.
Well, that's the only way it goes to cheer you up.
Tell him you're happy.
Or I could teach him that he can chirp and do happy dances and that will make me happy.
Do that.
Might work.
Um,
I can teach him jazz wings.
with his little stumpy wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll get the dragon to help train jazz wings and
I guess he's just eaten so much sugar they could entertain training that Axbeak all night.
would that be I guess a suitable solution to getting the Axbeak to stop killing people quite so frequently, on top of praising him a bit more and trying to equally
Admonish?
praise him and the horse and not
Yes.
favoritism kind of.
Your XP was jealous. Your jealousy is a problem. But your horse is also jealous. The jealousy is a problem there too.
Just they put them in a stable together.
Don't worry, they've tried that in the past.
That didn't go well, did it?
No.
The stables next to each other?
That's okay. I'm sure they don't break it too much. They argue with each other through the walls.
How else am I supposed to be close to both of them if they're not close by?
That's the trials of the.
Multiple mounts.
Yes.
Well, I did spend a solid 2 years riding him around as a mount in Galadriel.
And then abandon him for your favourite horse.
abandoned him.
That's what he
It's
says.
got an intelligence of 3. It's like when you
You
walk
have not
away
ridden
from a
him since
6-year-old
you've gotten
after
the horse.
telling them that they're a monster.
Okay, so I'm gonna alternate days of riding. That's useful.
That works.
So hence he's been trying to bring you more legs. Maybe you'll ride him again.
Okay. So teach him jazz wings and praise him for making me happy that way, and alternate riding days, and that should help with the
Companions are a lot of work. You don't just buy them and give them a couple of treats now and then and forget them.
How not forgotten them. This is why I'm seeking help.
Everyone's riding her actually more than okay.
Until she got the horse back, and then she rode just the horse.
Because I was riding the horse through Ethengar and letting him hunt in the grass.
Humans.
Yeah, okay, I see my mistake now.
I'm sure many Ethengarians felt that too.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Yeah, but they can't voice their opinion.
None of them are making complaints, so you're okay on that
It's their
front.
fault for not going to the toilet.
Hey, it's the other thing.
Alright, so...
I was like, no, I've heard stories about it. Wait, no, I haven't heard any stories.
No, I'm not going to the toilet. Really, truly, you have to kill me. Okay, so yes, while Zala's having her long conversation with her god, what is Shofa doing? You've walked into the thing, you can see Zal had gone off to the stables after going in and seeing Calcrix busily demolishing a meal.
Demolishing dessert.
There's dessert everywhere.
Of course, yeah. I'll probably head to my room and start tuning my instruments.
Okay.
With you groupies?
Your 7 gnomes are following you.
Yeah, because they only tune their instruments. Then I imagine I'll have to play something at some point.
They're currently playing forbidding music as you walk up the stairs.
Yes.
And they make the creaking sound of the door opening for you because the door doesn't make a sound on its own.
Have a look down the one escape with a very good sound. Maybe useful to set shows. And yeah, we'll just start tuning instruments, I think. And then getting ready for bed, I think.
Look, the air conditioner's giving him his own
Alright, you got a nice
jasmine.
warm fire in
I
a
do.
circle of rock.
Yeah.
Yes. And
There are
all,
some logs in the fire.
and all the gnomes get out their marshmallows to heat it over the Shofel rock.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh man, that thing is burning.
What?
They're the ones
The
having-
rock.
And they bring you plenty of marshmallows.
I'll pass.
I really hope you didn't put that. I really.
Did you move your rock from the common room up to your room?
Well, that's where you put it in the
Oh, that's where
room.
it is.
I really hope you didn't put on wood.
No,
You didn't need to.
Okay, good.
It's now the fireplace.
Room's nice and toasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Smell of marshmallow.
Yep. I'm not gonna have any.
I don't know if
Rolling
you're really
stone.
nice to the dragon, you could have hot chocolates for you. No.
Nah, I'm not touching that chocolate for a dinner.
Overnight, like half the night. I think
Why
half
do
the
they
night
make
for
you feel
Shofel is
excluded
just
and
complete
rejected at the same
anger.
time?
No, I'm just,
Nobody wants any of my stuff.
not after seeing what happened to the crew. I'm good, thanks.
Well, it's been designed to make the XP more passive.
I know.
I wasn't offering him the honeyed milk, I was offering him a hot chocolate.
I know, but it's still got milk in it. Don't trust it.
You might sleep better.
I'm depressed.
I might sleep better, yeah.
I
don't
really
know if
am
trust it.
depressed. Nobody likes my coffee or my hot chocolate.
Candu sits with you and starts having some of the
No,
dessert.
don't worry, Captain. I'm the complete opposite at the moment, and I'm not even there.
I might fall asleep and then wake up a week later and I'm going, hey, you're awake.
You shouldn't have had the apple. So, what apple? Well, we were in the middle of making the glass coffin for you, and then you woke up. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm just sad because everyone seems to be dissing anything that I make in terms of hot beverages. And
Sol never disses your drinks, so just don't drink.
but
Whoa.
Stefan and Chevelle repeatedly tell me I'm not supposed to give my drinks to people.
Because it's your drinks. You pay for your services of your...
I'm trying to be generous.
I'm
He
just-
says that my drinks are going to hurt him, and he says my drinks hurt others.
Is either like a
I
slight
mean,
misunderstanding here, but
listen,
okay.
I'm sick.
The axe speak went psychotic on your drinks, and you knocked out all of the crew on the
I
ship.
changed the coffee so that it was not coffee so that the Axebeak could safely have it. I'd like to know what I've done wrong here. The Axebeak calms down under the honey milk.
He
He
does.
kills less people under the honey milk. Why are you against the honey milk?
Oh, I'm not.
just said you were. You did. You just told me I should have fed it to the crew.
You should have fed it to the crew, yes. The axe speaks fine.
Oh, I'm such a confused dragon.
Hell.
There's no clear lines. It's like, don't feed the axe beak coffee. Fine, we don't feed the axe beak coffee.
But you knocked out the crew when they were sailing the ship.
How am I supposed to know that?
You give the axe beak this milk to make it calm.
Erica.
Wanted it. If someone comes up to you and says, I'm hungry, I would like some food, would you give them some food?
Nope.
Well, then you're just a mean bastard.
Unless it's an axe beak, well then which I am the food and I panic.
I don't know.
So you have a nice night consoled by Camdu.
Thank you.
Cam just whispering murderous ideas in your ear.
Tales of Glory.
Tales of glory.
I make another prayer to my god about how I advance as a dragon. And how I make my dragon powers bigger.
Bigger.
Like, bigger as in kill things quicker.
That all works well.
Yes, I'm a very unhappy dragon right now.
I think we're all pretty unhappy right now.
I don't understand why. Your god's giving you consolation and you're venting. You're in the happiest place you've been in for ages.
I am. Thank goodness. Because seriously, the past 6 sessions I have not been.
So morning comes
Cameras
around.
is bouncing around doing jazz wings. Meanwhile, Zerbal's being punished. I'm being a place where I can't be a paladin. I'm being rained on in the tropics.
We didn't do that to you, though. You're taking it out on your party members who are not responsible for the circumstances that we're in.
I've got a cursed arrow after my name because I made a mistake.
That again is not my fault.
Your atonement that you agreed to was my mum possessed my unbreakable arrow on threat of you threatening members of my family again, you would die. You agreed to that.
No. The agreement was I would protect you and your mum made sure that my curse
Do you ever have
in your
one of those
arrow.
nights?
Yeah, but you still agreed to it.
Where everyone just decides to start
But
bringing
you're
up all the old
misused of it
history and
now.
arguing about it?
I only do it like
Bullshit.
every couple
No,
of
Well, this is the
months.
last one for the year, so.
Technically, it's every couple of
Oh,
months.
no. Whenever I want to go do my thing, you're like, oh, where's Chauvel? Ding. Oh, there he is. Cheers.
Because you've wandered off.
Because I want to explore a city.
Oh,
So
so much easier to find you. This is a
And that is
misunderstanding.
misuse of your arrow.
This is a slight misunderstanding there
It's
too.
fucking not a radar.
It is.
for you, yes.
I was going to say, it seems to work like a GPS from the way I understand it.
Very much.
To find Chauvel, turn left.
Pretty much.
To shoot Chauvel, just aim a little bit to the right.
Misuse.
I thought it was great because we managed to find you every single time.
And you've known she's coming. He's coming.
Oh, I know.
Why does my heart feel like it's about to be shot? Oh.
And you know, maybe when I want some peace and quiet. Where's Chauvel gone? Ding. There goes my peace and quiet.
You don't tell us anymore. If you want peace and quiet, just tell us and then I won't do it.
Yeah.
Instead of stomping off.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that for a funny joke?
You're the one who talks about
How
lying
about if
and
I'm angry? Fucking leave me alone. You make it worse by going
Poke the bear, poke the
radar,
bear, poke the
ding.
bear.
Yeah, see, he said he was
I'm going
poking
to
buttons.
strike you down one day. As soon as you touch that arrow, you won't have a chance to grab it.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else want ice cream?
Okay, so you wake up in the morning. Apparently, Chevelle didn't sleep at all that night. Neither did Calcrix. Because they came back for second help week because she needed it.
Did I do anything while I was with all this? Did I teach the axe wing how to do jazz wings instead of
He
get
enjoyed
legs?
your games.
Okay, so does he now understand that instead of getting legs, he now can cheer Emmy up?
I think it might take more than one session. Yeah.
No, we spent all night on it.
No, it's going to be a progressive.
It's gonna probably be a progressive thing.
Does he,
If
does
we
he
keep
know
on top of
some part of it?
He likes playing with his wings.
Okay.
Yeah. Miriam, what's up, buddy?
He's just telling me the light's no longer red. We should probably go to sleep. That's his favourite thing to say.
Yeah.
Am I going to come and get you?
If I can't get you.
Oh, run away.
I'm not playing chasing, I hurt too much.
And up, no, we're going up the tower. We're going.
It's like, I'm taller than everyone.
Stay with me while I run away.
So yes, you wake up and you find the dragon still in the bar after spending many hours teaching the axe wing to play with its wings.
Okay.
And now you come back for more energy.
Are we getting on another boat?
Don't have to.
We're at Darrakan?
You're in Darrakan City.
Where are we supposed to go from here?
Well, at this stage you come to talk to Redrian and discuss things in person with him.
Okay, so how do we make an appointment with Redrian?
He says he will catch up with you at the end of the week. You've got a week to rest and recover after all the stuff you've been through. He says you probably needed it.
Okay, I'm going to go find a library.
And
Yes.
I'm going to research everything that I can possibly find that's relevant to all our investigations. I am looking into it.
okay. And most people see a dragon coming and go, pretty.
Scamp. Oh, that's scamp.
Well, Dragonborn do wander through the city occasionally,
Mm.
and seeing an actual dragon wander through is
With a little
basically
coffee gnome trotting next door.
she's not destroying the city, so that's a good thing. And they don't really want to invite dragons to come and destroy the city, so that's really nice.
Will the library let Rindlewaffle set up a little coffee cart?
Yep.
Take a few coins for coffee?
They will let him set up on one of the desks.
And take a few coins for giving out coffee to studiers?
They don't mind as long as they give the library a coin now and then.
Yep, yeah, we're happy to make a donation to the library. So, yeah, Rindlewaffle's peddling his arts and I'm researching. And he's occasionally shoving a coffee my way, so I can keep concentrating.
So you hear that Calcrix is to go off and study.
I'm at the library while we're waiting to meet with Reggie and trying to find out stuff about all the
Chevelle's
stuff.
taking as much in peace and quiet in this room as she can.
Okay. Even the arrow doesn't find you in that room.
Good.
So you touch the arrow and nothing happens.
I really haven't touched the arrow all week because I know where he is.
That's the irony.
Yeah.
The arrow can't find you, but she doesn't bother using it anyway.
Oh yeah.
And you have a peaceful week of complaining to your god and your god listening and being shoulder to cry.
And hopefully his god going, or her god going, yeah, maybe you should talk to your party members about this. and actually get some understanding.
Yeah. What I don't understand is that your default when it comes to me is I'm going to touch my arrow. That is your default when it comes to me, and you know it.
Yeah. And you haven't said otherwise to at least my character. So
You are abusing the curse, basically. And you know that.
No, my
No, you know that.
No,
Player knows that, character doesn't know that.
Player knows it, character doesn't.
my character uses it to find you.
I glare at you when you do it as a character as well. I say why.
She
She
might.
said you wandered off without telling us where you
No,
were.
even in the party, you touch your arrow for no reason, and I've glared at you beforehand.
Like once?
3 times at least.
Over like 3 years.
When one touches
Hey,
it, that's the rule.
it's a paladin. The paladin, keeps tabs.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
tick.
Yeah, but he still hasn't actually told my character
Not to do it.
The fact that I look pissed off when you do it should be a give.
No, because
Why is that unperceptive?
No, because the time to do it as a joke near you is near you, and you get pissed off, and that's funny. Whenever I find you, it's like, oh look, there you are, finally. We need to go do this thing. And you never say, why the fuck are you using the arrow to find me when I didn't want to be found? Never said that once to my character. So you can't go angry.
I can't go
Yeah, but I'm gonna just ignore it because my character doesn't know that.
Well, now your character knows.
No, because you still haven't talked to me.
So Chevelle spends time laying out your complaints.
You spend a week
In
in
that
your
week?
room.
Yeah, I can spend a week in that room.
So you spend a
Okay.
week locked up in your room, which I really know where you are, so I don't need to use the arrow.
Gluten-free sweet stuff that won't hurt your tummy.
And I probably spend a week
That's yours.
Thank you.
between
Merry Christmas.
my horse and my axe beak, trying to smooth some of the stuff over that I've talked about my god, like spending more time with both of them, teaching their kid that doing this makes me happy, not killing people.
That's a lot harder for it to kill people while it's here.
That's good.
What dice are they going to kill me?
Well, the new dice. Ariadne got them. I haven't touched them at all.
They are gifts to the rest of the party from Calcrix.
Nice. Thank you.
So after the week, I'm beelining for her, saying you use your arrow as a radar,
I gave you red one.
and next thing you know, I will be damning your arrow.
But you wander off without.
No,
So you're going to be unreasonable and let me
you
explain.
leave me in peace, because there is a reason why I try and leave this
You
party,
drank the one I made
to
over
go
there.
get some peace and quiet.
But you never told us that, so how are we supposed to know that you're leaving to get peace and quiet if you just storm off every time?
I don't even storm off. I go explore a city. I'd explore the city without being angry. And because you want to stick your nose in my business,
That was once as well that I found you in a city. The other
Twice.
times you've been
twice,
once. Once.
you are seriously playing down the abuse of your arrow.
No, because I don't understand the times of use that I am aware of is a couple of times jokingly in your presence because you being you. Other times you've been lost in the fog in Galantry, and we were genuinely concerned for your safety because it's Galantry. A couple of times, or once or maybe twice in a city because you've stormed off and we needed to find you quickly.
When do you need to find me quickly? Every time we've hit a city, we've spent days in there.
No, there was a city,
There really wasn't.
there was.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't a
It's
city.
been a couple of cities where you just rush through.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure at that time I was with the party that we rushed through.
No, you stormed off by yourself.
I didn't storm off.
You did.
Every time that we've had to rush to a city, I've actually been with the party. Every time we've actually spent days, I've wanted to wander off and explore the city.
No, I've let you do that. The only times I've used it in cities is when we've needed to find you urgently. So I'm not down. I'm not seriously
I understand
playing
the use
for
of the arrow when I
counselling
fell through the portal. Okay?
between
That I
Zara and
understand. Because I
Chauvel.
went hundreds of kilometers away.
You fell through the portal.
I
you
pay
got-
for
we
counselling
We lost
sessions
you
for these
when
two.
you ended up somehow near
The room Meister gets one of the couches ready.
the
Yeah.
winery.
I'm paying for counselling.
We
Don't
went
need
into
it.
the fog and we couldn't find you.
Don't do that.
Why?
Why not?
Because I'm taking notes. It's going to be
One
great.
of the cities I can remember we
They
needed
can
to
still
get out
get
of
counselling.
quickly and we didn't know where you
Still
were.
get your
So you
balance.
needed to find
They won't
it.
stop.
No.
Can you see them stopping anytime soon?
Really
You can
counseling
cancel
for
me.
me.
This is counselling in your
I've
counselling.
another
You don't remember, and you don't remember.
I bet you my 19 against what you roll that they won't stop regardless of the counselling.
It's not only roll, it's about
Go on, roll.
recently.
Go on.
The language
G20
is-
roll, my 19 against
The
yours.
actual use of magic
GM
around
decides.
the
Go on.
When Chauvel does that.
Roll the
you
dice.
don't- Yeah, you've used it.
Apparently you're rolling dice.
And that was me.
You've been
Yeah,
challenged.
exactly. So stop using it near me. Well, by
Yeah.
next time you use it as a joke.
I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah, 19. They're not going to stop regardless of the counselling. So you write your songs. And I'll keep selling the
Maybe sometimes
B-sides.
the part like I want
The
to
remixes.
leave this party. It's so I don't have to see your face.
I
You
do.
use it.
And the Brewmeister has his
I do
radio
dance
and
remixes.
he has a couch waiting for them to show up to have coffee and counselling at the same time.
Yeah.
He provides it as a dual service.
The time my character.
See, I do dance
I lay it
remixes
out
and
clearly.
nightcall remixes
And I laid
and
mine
You
out.
use it as
remixes.
a joke.
I'm making a
Like,
meat.
No, no.
3 times.
Yeah. But
Get
yeah,
off of me.
I've got a curse.
I'll give you a cut.
That is a
3 times.
problem to
50-50.
3 times.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I give
Yeah,
you like 50. I'm an honest
I
dragon.
that one.
Yeah, and then the rest of my game to apply that. I have to take from my 50.
Fucking roll.
Well, that's not my problem. That you've got an entourage.
And the Brewmaster comes up and goes, well, have some coffee, sit down, and he sits down with both of you and has a long discussion about, telling people things, pointedly at Trevel, and then, teasing people pointedly at Zal, and says, have a coffee and a chocolate.
Yeah, you've officially been cancelled.
That'll be another week's discussion with Mike.
Essentially, he's
Told ya.
he's saying I've abused it more than I have, and my counter to that is also true, that I haven't abused it as much as you saying I have.
There's obviously a skewed perception here.
Like a couple of times, and okay, I
I
get
swear
it.
it's been more than just a couple of times.
It has been just a couple of times. I don't go and touch
Okay.
the arrow every 5 seconds.
How about
No,
we?
It's not every 5 seconds, but it's been more than just 3.
How about we leave this in the past and we make an agreement that Zal does not use the arrow to randomly find Josh as long as Josh tells us where he's going.
We also have a better method to find me.
What's that?
Which we've
The
only,
glowing hot thing Stefan has.
but that's only been in like the last 2 months.
Well, provided so far as Wizards will use the stone, and if Sopha's not with us and you haven't told us where you're going, she can use the arrow.
And
If you've told us where you're going, she cannot.
And I'm gonna use this arrow in combat, so I don't intentionally.
Combat is an entirely different situation.
Ugh.
But I'm not. It still activates as soon as I touch it, though.
Yeah, no, as soon as she touches it, it hurts me, basically.
Doesn't it hurt? That's the first time I've
It
heard of
basically, it basically causes an anxiety attack, crushing chest pain for me. That's what it does.
My understanding was that it told you where
No.
I was, and you knew where I was when I touched it.
GM.
The thing that is going to kill me is being grabbed by
Can we
you.
have a
I'm
ruling
having
on
an
what
anxiety attack
actually
when the thing that's going to
happens?
be killing me is being used.
So when Zal picks up the arrow lets Zal know where the target of the arrow should be.
Does it hurt him?
And when you pick it up, Chauvel basically does feel some pain in the direction of where the arrow is being picked up.
This is the first time my character has heard that it
Is-
causes you pain.
But Chauvel has never actually
Is this
expressed it.
significant
Yeah,
pain?
so this is
It's
this
enough
is
for her
like,
to
this
notice.
is new.
Okay.
So
And
it
then-
will wake her up out of sleep, it will basically
So
get her
if-
attention.
If Zal's in an emergency and she grabs that arrow because she needs him fast, that's legit, right?
Which I have done on a couple of occasions. The rest of
I haven't
it
used it in emergency. That I can disagree with you. I've not used it in emergency.
yes, I have
You
actually.
have used it to find me,
In emergencies.
but not when you're in an emergency. You said you'd use
I
it when
feel
you're
they
in
should
an emergency.
resolve this before
Apparently
they
they
set the
need
wedding
extra
date.
coffee and chocolate.
Would I be able to go to the magic shop
Yep.
and ask to get a
The potion of love?
No. We've been through that. That was resolved. It was luck, not luck.
Potion of forgetfulness.
Well, this
And
is the
get
first
like a
time you
magical
told me
wrap
that
that will only
using
open
the arrow
to
in
keywords.
like 6 years actually
So wrap
causes
something up.
pain.
Fucking
Say a keyword before it opens up.
Like this is
It doesn't
news.
do me.
I like to make the keyword emergency.
Yep.
Okay, how much does that cost?
They will give you that for 50 gold.
I've had it for like 6 years. Why have you not said a single
Your
word?
mother said it would hurt me.
No, she said it would. you would know where I was, and you would know where I was, and that's it. That's all she said.
No!
Yes! Yes,
She doesn't like the paladin that much, so she didn't tell you everything.
Yeah, exactly. So she didn't tell me that.
She made sure the paladin knew very
I love
well.
how you went out and was like, oh yeah, sure, Mom, we're going to take that.
No,
Well,
because
think of those if you're going to be any
no,
repercussions.
no. She possessed it, and you agreed because that was your apology to her. And you can't turn that around on me. Because that, you agreed to that as an apology.
I agree to protect you as an apology.
Yeah, upon your death if you don't. Hence
borrow your
possessed arrow.
What?
May I hold your arrow for a second?
Oh. I don't know
I
how
promise
to...
I'm not going to use it on.
I don't know if it activates if anyone touches it or if it's just me.
You.
If it's me as well, Siobhan can punch me later.
Does the paladin agree to this?
Paladin hates this fucking arrow.
Yes, but this will help with that.
This is the first time you have told me it causes you pain. I did not know
So
that.
the main chauffeur hold the arrow.
Yes.
Alright, I take the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything happen?
No.
Okay, I am wrapping the arrow in a magical wrap
Mm-hmm.
and tying it and handing it back to you.
I hesitate to touch it and kind of look at the paladin like...
No, don't feel anything about what the paladin is. You can't even see the edges of the rope. There are no edges.
How am I supposed to use my arrow?
Still use it.
I can't.
The only time you may now find the paladin is if you use the magical keyword which will open that.
And what language did you say it in? When they got a new creator, did you specify the language?
I imagine it would have been
Dwarvish, probably.
You wouldn't want them to accidentally say it.
Elven.
Okay. Did you your character speak Elven?
I do speak
Then yes, you're not.
And I'll make sure I write down on a piece of paper what the word is and hand it to you.
Okay, but like, everyone agrees that this is the first time the paladin has
Oh,
actually
no,
like
no,
told
yeah,
me
no,
this.
don't worry.
But now,
What we're doing now is we're wiping the slate clean,
Yeah.
and
now
we've
you
re-established
can't
new
accidentally
rules.
touch it,
Yeah.
and you know that it's only ever going to be touched in.
An emergency. A proper, I'm about to die emergency.
Not where the hell's the paladin going emergency.
Well, the
For that we use
for
the
where the
stone.
hell's the paladin is it that we've actually needed to move on.
And whenever Stefan is not
And
going
out
to
of
be...
character before I interject before you continue. The keyword is emergency.
Oh, it is
Don't
emergency.
say it.
In Elven.
But only
In
in
Elven. So I just.
Okay.
The only
I understand
time...
the fog was an emergency, yes, because the fog was scary, okay?
Yeah, and then most of the other times have been in combat.
So I'll admit the fog and the portal, we had no idea where the hell I went, even though I had no idea where the hell I went.
And the only other times I can remember are combat, and then once in the city, which I can probably look up my notes, because that's when we went on our second big shopping spree.
Early on, you did use it a lot. And you were tormenting the paladin a lot.
Alright,
But
let's
that's different.
let's step away from the past.
That was in the first year.
We're
That
looking
was-
into the future.
That was your young character.
We
Look
have
at
our
the
new
power I
memories.
have.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, I gained
Play
a
slate.
few years after that.
Let's move on.
Okay, so
I will admit, recently,
Yeah, thank you.
and now you can't easily.
Okay, that's fine. We all agree this is better situation.
Well, if
And
you
now
like the
that
idea, you know what the password is, you can get rid of it. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's never told me before, so I didn't realize that this was actually causing.
And
pain.
you also mentioned your problems with the XP.
yes.
Uh-oh.
No, so I'm not going to say it's murderous, because I can't prove that.
And how about Cam do?
We don't know
It's a different story, okay? I can't fix that.
Just sort of, lay all the things on the table.
Just some murders can do
Basically, my counseling session will be coming out to the party, basically how I've failed my job as being a bodyguard to Cam do at this stage. That I'm taking upon myself. However, I believe your axe speak is either mistrained or psychotic.
Well, I've spent the week working on some more training, so that should help, right? And that's all I say about it.
So I'm leaning towards the second option of it being psychotic and it needs a lot more training than what I think. Or maybe it's right, it's being mistrained as psychotic.
Well, it's not mistrained, it's just, it took things too literally.
Also psychotic.
And also bored and jealous. I don't know, has it had coffee lately?
I'm sorry. If you're bored and you go out and murder people, how do you say that's not psychotic?
Well, its favourite time with Zal was when it was off killing things. Because that was how Zal trained it to be good. It was good when it killed things from an ambush.
Yes. And that's still true, but in very specific circumstances.
So if you detail to me,
It is an ambush predator.
I understand. So now I understand that in terms of show now.
I teach.
I'm saying it's now misconstrued and probably not as smart as what I think it is.
And this is why I'm teaching it that making me happy in, say, the cities, it just needs to, like, that jazz wing. The dragon's teaching it jazz wings for me. So it can do jazz wings instead of ambushing people.
I'm sorry, my brain just went straight to funny places. It's like, instead of ambushing people, it's like ambushing jazzwing.
So it comes down and goes, huh? And it goes,
Yeah, to be honest, I imagine that was going to be the initial phase of the learning.
That's pretty much where I thought it was going to go to.
Oh, no,
That's
it
fine.
will.
Turns to the leg, drops it, smiles, jazzwing.
Yeah.
and then wanders off.
Your XP may not, like, its intelligence may increase. It will now go from ambush to ambush and distraction.
Distraction first, then ambush.
Distraction if it's been seen, and then eat
And a show.
Yeah, so it needs to learn the difference between when we're hunting as a party and when we're, like, in a city. And it took things too literally because we've been out hunting for
Most of its life.
yeah, and only like the last 10 months have we been in cities, and I didn't realise it was getting bored, and that was it showing its boredom.
Or psychotic like coffee.
Well, hey, it didn't sleep every day, it had coffee.
We fixed the coffee issue. We found out what the issue was and fixed it. We found out that it's bored and I'm trying to fix it. So I'm working on it, I'm trying. It might just take a little while.
And you have dramatic music in the background as you're making all these points.
Ding! Yeah.
If it does something that you don't like it to do, stop. That's what we need to do.
Or speak with animal and then have a long conversation with it.
Yeah, I did that on numerous occasions, and it didn't stop.
Yes, but you didn't consistently do it.
Yeah, you did on occasions.
Yeah, okay.
So imagine you were training Yugi and you praised and told it off with the same actions.
Yeah. So I need to work on my communication a little bit. Okay, I'll wear that.
I also need to work on my communication. We run as a party, we happily murder hobo together, but when it comes to talking to each other, nah, that's out the window.
Yeah,
So you end up having this, ended up having 2 weeks, your 1 week of, self-doing stuff and another week of communicating. Because you're having your coffee gnome say, you need to talk to this person.
With the counsellor, waffle.
And he promises you a chocolate when you finish.
But like, you see where I'm coming from. That I didn't, for 6 years I haven't known your side of it because you haven't said anything. So you being mad at me, and that's why I don't understand. Because
And I will admit, you have grown up.
okay,
When
yeah,
you first- when you first had the arrow,
I was a bit
pretty
trigger happy when I
mature.
was younger. I will admit that. But I'm older now.
You're more of a teenager then.
Yeah, I'm like 30 now, I think. So I think I was
I
like,
thought I fixed that.
no. I still got 10 years when I got reincarnated as a cleric.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm actually like
That's
5 years older than most of the party. Most of the party are like early 20s. You're 6. I'm like 30.
Yeah, but in Dragon Years, you're like 52.
In Dragon Years, she's literally the equivalent of a toddler.
Yeah.
But the thing is, toddlers
This
there.
is how you guys
So-
are all talking to me.
So a toddler in dragon mentality is as good as the equivalent of a trained adult. So they have the ability to comprehend and kill as soon as they're hatched. So they are lethal
But I'm
from
getting
birth.
mixed messages from all of you.
Today's just been a mixed chaotic session, okay?
Yeah, well, because I was 17 when we started, like, year 1. I'll say year 1. I got aged to 57 when my mom accidentally went nuclear on me. You fixed that. And then I gained, like, 10 years when I died and got reincarnated by my god. And then it's been, what, another 3 years after that?
Well, we're in year 6 at the moment, I think. Year 6.
So 4 years. So I'm like 31 now. So like, I was
Hey,
7.
Dragon Years old. You need to range him for us? You're gonna have to be disbanded.
Well, in your culture, you are amongst the elders of your tribe. There are a few of them live beyond the age of 30.
Because when I was 17, that's when I got the arrow. So now I'm actually a lot older than when I first got the arrow. So and probably for like that sort of 3 years that we were not a party, I didn't really use the arrow, or I may have used it occasionally to kill things, but
Well, the more you kill with it, the better it gets.
exactly.
And the stronger we are killing.
Yeah, so like I'm a lot older than when I first got the arrow.
Okay, so after the characters have some time doing some counselling, I think that would be a time to settle up for the night. And next session we will deal with what happens next.
With Redrian.
Yep, Redrian.
Redrian's probably like walked in like I'm ready to talk and like when you walk in and he's like
I'll give you a week.
it's like I'll go and check that.
I think you need another week.
You guys fix your shit and then we'll come back.